Hello, welcome to the 420 show. I am your host, Christopher Methuen. I am alone. I'm waiting on a few people, but breaking news, Dubs is not feeling well. He may not join. He's probably not going to join. And Pat is on location. I'm not sure where he's at, but he's not around tonight. He might pop in and out. We'll see. But I do have a couple people that are supposed to join me. We have someone who just clicked in, seems to have never watched before. The show is not going to be what you think, but that's okay. What was I going to say? I'm hoping that my guests get here soon. I want to talk about the fact that Coleman left the KMS show kind of out of nowhere. Although at the same time, I feel like I would have done similar in his shoes. Not that it's right for him to be the late to everything guy, but if I was in his shoes and I was listening for the past 2 weeks, I think I might have said fuck it as well. But that's just my opinion. Other people may or may not agree, but we'll see what happens when they come on. Here we go. Exactly. Here we go. As soon as I get some people on, we can have some conversations. But right now, it's just going to be me mumbling and bumbling, trying to say anything to keep people interested. And here we go. We have Beanbag Ron backstage. What's up, Ron? How are you?
On stage. Good. How are you?
I'm excellent. I am actually, I have no complaints today. What do you think of Coleman's last-second decision or whatever it was, however you describe it?
Nice. We're getting right into it. Shocking, huh?
Not really. Well, yes, if you think
we
of
got
it
a little
from
warmed up. I hate your internet.
Why? It's fucking up?
Yeah, you're freezing and whatnot.
Yeah, just talk over me. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. He finally caved. I didn't think he would. And I don't know. I'll miss him a little bit. You know, I don't love change. It's the end of an era. But I think he made the right call. I mean, especially after Ted buried him. Oof. People are really mad about that. Like, I made one tweet that was a joke, and people are not happy about it. And I was like, oh man, I'm in the weeds. I don't like this.
I would love to see Ted make a video, stage a grave, and dance on Coleman's grave. I think it'd be a funny visual.
Just breakdance with his wheelchair.
Yeah, someone put a
scary movie too.
I responded to a tweet Ted made with that same sentence, and quickly thereafter there was a GIF of a guy in a wheelchair doing a headspin.
Yeah, that's some scary movie too. I think.
Before I said it, Sneaks had tweeted out a different video, and he said something like, "Ted, when he heard whatever," and he was dancing. There was another person in the wheelchair dancing around. His was frankly better, but.
Now, if you're Ted, do you feel a little bit guilty about that? Or do you think Coleman was already gone like a week ago and he was just waiting on confirmation for like a future employer or something? 2 days notice is pretty short. Really short.
Yeah, considering you had 2 weeks. But in that 2 weeks, I mean, Coleman got to sit back and listen to just getting killed. He was destroyed the whole time. Kirk was like, it doesn't really even matter. It sounded almost like he'd be looking for a reason. And I know as a fan of the show, that's how Kirk is. But if you are less familiar, I don't know if I'd say Coleman's less familiar with him, but I don't know. If it was me that they were talking about, I wouldn't feel great about it.
Oh my God. Yeah, that would suck. That would definitely suck. And yeah, the Kirk's attitude towards it's one thing, because you could be like, oh, all right, like he'll turn around maybe. But to not have any of the fans have your back is tough. And I could totally see, like, I don't want to be part of this shit anymore. Yeah, but I also thought he was a good character too. And you know what's sad, Chris, is my basketball career might be over. Oh, and that bums me out.
You think there'll be no team without Coleman?
I don't know. He's a huge tie to it, like huge tie. So I don't know if it loses its luster now or if it just goes away. Like I would love for it to come back. I'd fucking be ecstatic. But
maybe you guys will be playing pickleball next winter. Or
fuck, that would be awesome. But no. No, the great thing about basketball is a lot of moving parts. So you weed out, who sucks and who less sucks a lot easier.
But if you think back through KMS sports history, it was tennis, it was basketball.
that was a one-off, but yeah.
I mean, it was a thing.
True.
There was there was cornhole. Does that count as athletics?
Yeah, but that doesn't count as a thing. That was like a side thing, and none of it was on video. And by the way, Freddie Lynn, his comments on there, he doxed himself last night. I didn't like that at all.
Did he really? I didn't see it.
Yeah, like people insider like maybe could catch it. I don't know, but he was Steve's cornhole partner.
No shit. Now I don't know how I feel about that. I'm a big Teddy.
I know it. Yeah.
So,
but it's all right. He's a nice guy.
Conflicted.
Could be worse.
Conflicted now.
Nice guy.
I feel
sorry,
like
Freddie.
But
just good, clean, sober fun. Let's go. Thanks, Mayo. Sorry, I just looked at the chat.
I sent Coleman a link, hoping that he might join.
He will not.
Why not?
I know that for a fact.
To see if Gus wanted to jump in. The other half of the failed experiment that was last year's Sacco show, and the producer search in general.
Hey, Don the Jeweler, chill, dude. I have the trophy. Gus should come on. I need Gus.
I would like to ask Gus what happened to Puff Puff Piece, which was just a bastardized version of this show, and what's going on with him? Why is he in mourning now of the loss of Coleman? That's why he's
got some personal shit going on.
I think.
But, yeah, I mean the personal shit you can also lump in with Puff Puff Piece, whatever that was.
Could be.
I love Gus, so I hope he comes on. What was I gonna say? So yeah, John from Scranton. So who do you think is going to be next in line? John from Scranton's get a ton of love, and I know it's recency bias, but I originally wanted John in there.
I'm a John guy.
Yeah, he's our guy.
For better or worse. John's helped me out a bunch, so I'm kind of biased towards him. I think the show's going to go with Mick.
You think so? Yeah. I mean, I could see that.
Necessarily want, but I think that's what they'll do.
But Freddie, it wasn't about everyone else. It was about me. Now I know. So
True.
It's tough. Yeah. Well, you don't think? I don't know. It's a tough decision.
Honestly, the best thing, in my opinion, he could do, in my opinion, is worth nothing. I get that, but the best thing Kirk could do, in my opinion,
that's great confidence there, Chris.
Actual producer, an actual, like, whether it's radio experience or podcast experience, someone who will just come in and do it technically, and just keep Justin there as the guy you play off of.
How awesome would that be? Actually, you just pluck like any random Joe from like fucking 98.5 or like whatever. Like some random radio station out in like Nebraska.
Some random guy. If we're getting someone from 98.5, it needs.
That was a terrible example. I'm sorry. I didn't. Bill McNeil. I know that. Like he'd be great in there. But I'd like just some random guy nobody knows, doesn't know the show, and we could just dissect him like every other producer.
Well, that could work. But I'm thinking more like that producer would keep their head down and produce, and you use Justin as the guy you throw stuff off of. You know what I mean? Kirk needs someone to play off of, and it could be Justin and the guest, in my opinion, only. Because the past 2 weeks, the shows haven't been horrible with just Justin in there, although every show they talked about Coleman, so it was almost like he was there. But
I know.
If you could just sit back and do the drops and be like voiceless almost, I mean, play off him a little bit, but...
But now that you got me thinking about it, like the thought of a new toy is exciting. But we already tried this and with Coleman, so I thought it went all right. Tommy Smokes gets the Barstool vibe. Tommy Smokes is not producing the show. Tommy Smokes is doing just fine.
I mean, I don't know. I can't see why. I say they should get a professional that has some experience rather than bringing in, say, a Mick or even to a lesser extent to John. Like John does well. He knows what he's doing, but that's not his job isn't podcast producing. Do you know what I mean?
John?
Yeah.
John would fill in there like no problem.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt that.
But we don't know a full-time John. We just know John from here. You know? Like,
it's true.
Just doing the shows, and he's good at it. But you know who I was thinking of? You've seen Private Parts, right?
Yes.
You know how they fire Robin, and they bring in like the British dude to do the news?
Yeah.
I would love a guy like that, just like dead serious.
That's what I'm thinking, like in all business.
Yes. All right, Menace. That's correct. Why don't you come on here, Menace? We can talk about it. Or, hey, listen, Menace, if you want to just rant yourself, go for it. He's good at that.
Do your thing. Who cares?
Yeah.
I take nothing personal in that regard. But, yeah, I feel like if they had an all-business type producer, and then you play the jokes on Justin, that's all.
Which, do you think Mick can do that? Like, just stay out of the limelight as like that content producer? Because he kind of has been when the few times he's been here this past week. You've seen a very reserved Mick.
True, but
by Mayo.
I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get the whole Mick thing. I was never a big Mick guy. Maybe I'm in the minority in that, but that's just my thought on it. I
don't know. His past history with the stability is a little shaky. So I don't know full time. He also lives like 2 hours away. I like Mick. I don't know if the job's right for him. I think he's better in that second spot role. But
that's the thing. Almost whoever it is, you kind of, if it's not like a professional that, like I was describing, that would sit down and put their head down. If you put somebody else from the world, say a Mick, say a John, you almost kind of have to. It's funnier if Justin's their boss.
Yeah, that is great. But you need like an intern. Justin needs to get interns. I was saying this during basketball because I would always ask Coleman about the vlogs. Like one of the vlogs
they brought the one guy in that tried to run plays.
But like, I don't know. Kirk's got such a fucking wide range of minifans that live in the area. Like, you can't find some guy that you can just hire to do your bitch work. Like, cut clips, do some editing on the vlogs. I don't understand that.
I feel like, well, that's how. Sorry, that's how Blind Mike's show started. He was just having people. That's how he got Craig, and he had people cutting clips for him. That's how the Hack Ride was just doing it for free.
Is he paying Hack Ride now?
No, he's not paying either one of them yet.
Oh.
Kind of sad.
Right. But even if you go back to Mike and the Minifans when it originally started, Justin was like hightailing it to wherever Mike lived at the time and setting it all up for him and getting it ready.
Yeah.
So when I was talking to Coleman about the vlogs thing, he was saying how much work it is and like how much there is to go through. And I was like, come on, you got to be able to find at least one like college age Minifan that would, love to intern for Barstool.
Because
that'll just go through all that stuff.
Those vlogs weren't a bad idea, but where it came out once a month, every 3 weeks or so.
It was like twice a week. Then it was like 2 weeks, and then it was like a month, and then they just stopped. And Bobby's got a ton of footage on there too that hasn't gotten released. So like he was doing that shit for free. So if I'm him,
there should be a
that kind of sucks.
The basketball season.
Maybe just make a documentary out of it.
Highlight reel.
Because there are some confessionals in there too. Highlight reel, yeah.
Yeah. I get this really cool new lighter. It's like
Zippo.
It looks like a Zippo, but it's a jet lighter, right?
Oh yeah.
Do it without fucking breaking my finger. But it's plastic. It was like $3.
Is it disposable?
You can refill it. It's cool. You can refill it or throw it away. $4.
Nice.
No big deal.
Mayo wants to see Mick get the win. Who doesn't? A lot of people, I guess, but I don't know.
I mean, I don't think it'll last long. It was being said during the producer search, what's the shelf life of a producer? And Kirk kept saying 2 years, right? Because Steve was almost 2 years, and then Dave was just about 2 years. But now he has those two. What was it? A couple months of Carano.
I think it was 9 months.
And then, yeah, so that average shelf life for a producer for Kirk show goes way down now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Can we simulcast Menners at some point? I want to see if he's actually thought about making the move out here. Because I know he wants to.
I can go to. Give me 1 second. I'll try to do that for you, Ron. Because I have all kinds of bandwidth, all kinds of Wi-Fi.
That's a great point.
I will do what I can though with my limited abilities.
No, you don't have to. Where is everybody?
I don't know. Vodka was the only other one that confirmed. Pat was going to.
Oh, Vodka confirmed?
Yeah. He said, I'll be there.
Wow.
I said, excellent.
Oh, so what do you think about North Dakota now? Because Coleman was supposed to go, so now it's just Mike and Justin, huh?
So that's the other reason. If I was Coleman, I would have been like, yeah, fuck this, because it's like, oh, if he's a half a minute late for this, and he has proven he can't be on time, which I don't know. I don't know about you, Ron, but I hate being late to the point that I'll be early for everything. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I try to be like that, but I am.
But if they're gonna leave,
I really got to work at it. It sucks. It's hard.
If they're gonna leave,
I'm a late guy.
In North Dakota, if you're 30 seconds late, 20 seconds late, fuck that. Fuck you.
But here's the thing, like, so. Yeah, you think so? You think? But was he driving, or I mean, it's kind of a package deal with him too, except for like the sleeping part and getting up. But like, come on, I mean, dude, that is so fixable. Like, if you're like, holy fuck, like my job's on the line, dude, like setting an alarm and getting up should not be that big of a deal. Now, easier said than done for him, but so it also like kind of. So when I went into the studio a few weeks ago, I got there at 8. Justin was there. He had been there for like an hour. And Coleman didn't get there till like 8:35, 8:40. And I was shocked. And then the next day, he slept through his alarm and was late for that show too. So I was like, oh, maybe he's just getting too comfortable. But for that type of job, like a lot of people would want that job. Like a lot of people would sign up for that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty fucking cool. And you know,
it's not a hard job. You're not climbing trees.
No, you're not putting in a legitimate 45 hours a week, like for a normal job. You know what I mean? Like,
memes is coming right here.
It's fun too. I know there's a lot of back end shit that probably sucks, but like that's just work. I mean,
but to memes' point, he's late. He's a notoriously late person, but he still works a 10-hour day. Coleman is not working a 10-hour day.
Yeah, that's true. And the vlog thing it shows. Yeah, I like Coleman too. It sucks, but you're right. Maybe he was like, man, fuck this. Like I'm a late guy.
Yeah,
he's like,
maybe
I just accepted it.
I saw a bunch of tweets from people. Oh, he's gonna be on Mean Girls. Oh, he's gonna go do this. He's gonna go do that. I kind of half hope that happens just for him.
That would be awesome. It'll probably make him so happy. But then they'd be trying to like record at fucking 11 a.m. and they're like, where is this guy?
I mean, I think he'd be on time for 11 a.m.
You think?
Sure.
I know. Yeah, Memes is right. I mean, he's old enough where it should not be an issue now.
I mean, when I was 24, I was working second shift, so I didn't have to worry about getting up early. But it is a little different. That wasn't a 4-hour a day, 3-hour a day job.
I know. And like what? Like, I don't know. Maybe the pressure got to him. But so like for basketball too, and that was in the basketball thing too, must have been that's like a break for the producers because there's so much content in that alone that they can kind of use that as like work for them. And then all the side stuff is just easy. So then now when that's over, I wonder I don't know. I wonder how much harder it was before. I don't know. I can't imagine. I'm not a content creator, so I don't know, but They're
Yeah,
producers.
but it's not like they're with Coleman there that were, you know, adding content to a robust Twitter account, or you know what I mean. There's stuff getting put up there, but there's nothing great. There's not a.
Well,
You don't see a whole lot of behind or extra ancillary work being done, so I can't imagine it's going to be that much harder.
that's a great point. And remember the vlog that they used to do for like the behind the KMS scenes? How long did that last? Same thing. So it just got tough and it just goes away.
Right. Quitting after getting a bonus is kind of crazy.
I didn't think about that. That's not good.
It isn't good.
But then you think he's like, well, I just got suspended without pay, so
yeah, it does kind of make up.
Kind of gone.
Yeah.
So
if he has the easy life that Kirk seems to think from his parents having money and whatnot, then that wouldn't matter. But I can't imagine it doesn't matter. You don't just lose 2 weeks of pay and be good.
Yeah, that it doesn't matter because I don't know. It's if you have no income, it would, I imagine, be a very shitty feeling.
Yeah, I'm sure he probably spent the 2 weeks going, how can I get out of this lease? And I'm going to go back home with my parents to New Jersey and start over.
Right, you think?
I do think. Now, for me personally, that would never have happened. Like, I moved out of my house when I was 17 and did everything I could not to go back, but I think my upbringing and his might have been a little different.
Yeah, that's why I think the lease thing is not an issue, because they're like, okay, you have to pay. We're not prorating anything. Like, you have to make it through the year. His parents will just cover that. I imagine.
Sublet it. It would be wild if he subletted to John, and John, you know what I mean? John took the job and moved into Coleman's apartment.
It becomes a producer apartment. Just keep that. Kirk's just it's just rented out.
Dickens comes over and helps him move and takes over everything of Coleman's life. He starts driving the Volvo, all of it.
Yep, starts coming in late. They're like, what are you even doing here anyway? You're late. I have to pay my apartment. I'm moving out next week, August 1st.
Did you buy a house?
I'm renting a house.
Oh, okay.
So my lease ends. I got to pay all August, which sucks. But imagine not having income.
No,
I wouldn't be able to do it. But I don't know. Jersey rich.
I guess so. I don't know what any kind of rich is like.
Yeah, you do. You have a good job.
That's not rich. That's comfortable, right?
That's rich. That is rich, my friend.
I don't know. I'm not comparing myself to a
fucking Montante.
Someone in a third world country. I'm rich compared to homeless people, I suppose.
Hey, man. Why?
I mean, I don't think people have to say why. They can, but they don't have to. Where is vodka? He's fucking 4 airplane bottles in.
I'm going to text him.
Shout out, Gus, for sure.
Ooh.
I've long said Kirk fired the wrong guy.
Really, though? You don't think Gus being fired is justified? Or Cullinan?
No, Gus. So if I was to think back on the things that Gus was shit upon for, it was for being retarded, which we knew, and not being able to contribute to the show. Coleman hadn't done any of those things either. Gus got shit for being the gamer, being up all hours playing games. Coleman did the same thing. Gus got shit for lying. Coleman didn't do as much of that, but he has a way of answering, well, it's this. You know what I mean?
Well, if you think about any content that revolved around Coleman, it was all mostly proving him wrong, and it was all justified.
Yeah. Oh, there's no more stuff on me you can find. There's no more videos or whatever, and then another one comes out, and another one comes out.
Memes loves that. Gus, when we were in Portland, texted the group chat and was like, "Hey guys, where can I find a lobster roll around here?"
Yeah,
And
in
Memes
Maine.
goes,
In
"Yeah,
Maine.
dude, you're in Maine, you stupid fuck."
There's fucking lobster rolls on every corner.
Yeah, it's like, dude, yeah, just fucking literally walk around a corner and you'll walk into one. Crazy.
Yeah.
That's nuts, man.
And Carano's not even pictured.
It was Carano. Carano wasn't there.
He was not there.
No.
They didn't have mudslides at the show, so he wouldn't have been there. There's that famous picture of Carano drinking a mudslide at one of the shows.
Yep. Yeah, that's a very flamboyant picture.
Yes. He's an interesting person.
Now, what do you think about bringing on Quinlan? Like, do you think he might reapply or no?
I think Kirk's. I honestly think they're just gonna announce it'll be Mick. I don't think they'll be.
I think he's got a tough. He's got a tough decision though, because it's someone you have to know you're gonna be with every day. That has to be competent, reliable. You know, not crazy. I know Mick's crazy, but like, I think he could reel it in.
But I think
for a little bit.
I
just don't want him to have a blow up.
I think that's why they'll give him. Why Kirk's going to give him a shot, because he wants that almost unhinged quality of Mick. You know what I mean? So the Mickey bits that everything is against him. You know what I mean? Any little comment is taken as the worst thing that could be said about him. I think that's what's going to get him into the job, because they can play off that more. It's going to create. And
yeah, but
I'm saying this, I'm getting sick to my stomach because I don't want it. But
no, but that everything you just said is what Justin is. Like, that's Justin's thing, and that's the second producer role. So John has proven that he can do videos, edits. He's on top of everything in the Minifan world.
I agree, but he lives in Scranton.
Yeah, but I think Mick would have to move too. He's not going to commute from Yarmouth.
It is closer. It's at least feasible.
Dude, a 2-hour commute, that's tough. For that pay.
Super Steve.
You know what? Steve would be great in that seat too.
In what seat?
In the producer seat.
Coleman's.
That would be so funny.
Yeah.
Crowd favorite.
I don't have any more stories, Kirk. You're a faggot.
Whoa.
I did it this time. Sorry, Steve. I stole your line.
As long as you apologize, it's okay.
I can't even hear anything. Oh, so I was gonna say I disagree with you guys. Like about I think Chris, you had said that like Coleman was better than Gus, or the other way around.
I like Coleman better. I mean, I liked Gus better. I'm sorry. I said Kirk fired the wrong guy.
Yeah, but neither of them were good choices. Like,
okay,
you got it so wrong. But like,
no.
I don't even like hate Coleman as much as I should, because do you remember back in the producer shirts, Kirk was saying he wants a young guy who doesn't even listen to Kirk Minute to the KMS, and it came back on him. He got a guy who doesn't care at all about the show, and just wants to be like a clout chaser.
You think so? I don't know.
What do you mean?
But like, he wasn't really putting out content other than what he was doing on the show anyway, though. So it's not like he was really chasing clout, was he?
Still want to be with Barstool. That's what the only reason he took the job is because he wanted to still be connected with Barstool. Like his whole thing
that's a
was, like,
fact.
trying to tweet at Barstool people. He got fired, and his only job was with Kirk.
I kind of can't wait to see him start tweeting out again that he wants.
Wrong, am I?
Oh, you think he's just gonna delete his Twitter and make a new one?
Maybe.
That's tough because he's gonna get hyper analyzed. Whatever, someone's gonna find his Twitter.
Oh,
Yeah, which
I can't hear.
He's gonna pop up at like fucking some big producer job. You know what I mean? He's gonna be producing fucking Rogan or Theo Vaughn or something.
I'm very curious on how this decision came to be. Like, did his parents convince him? Did he wake up one day and was like,
Maybe.
fuck?
Maybe his mom was like, listen, go back to
Honey.
school, become an accountant.
What did he get a degree in, by the way? Was it communications?
Probably.
Yeah, well, that's.
I would think.
He would need. Yeah, he would need to get a real degree then if he's going to get another job because there's nothing out there for that.
Subes, you sober tonight?
Somewhat. I'm trying something different tonight.
All right, that's fine.
What, walking?
Hair looks good. So the hair looks good. Did you get a cut recently?
Yeah, it doesn't look good, but I did get a cut recently.
Beautiful night, eh?
It is very nice out tonight.
You you down the vineyard?
No.
You didn't go to the vineyard, dude. Fucking Nantucket.
Vineyards,
Nantucket,
of course. No.
Yeah.
But also, I got arrested there like twice, so I'm not going back there anymore.
This is a good point by memes. If Coleman doesn't show up late on Monday, that's the ultimate pussy move. If he's on time,
That's true.
you got to come in like halfway through the show. Be like, oh yeah, I just came to get my shit.
How shitty of a feeling is that, knowing you're leaving and you got to fucking saunter in the studio and just take a beating?
He doesn't
Just
have
explain.
to. He doesn't have to.
Kind of does, though.
It's his choice.
What's the over-under on him coming in with a sob story? My mom's got cancer. I got to move back home.
0. Wait.
I mean,
In that
there's only one
regard.
choice, so it's not over-under. But what are the odds?
No,
A
it's probably
sob
just gonna be
story?
No, he'll probably just say this wasn't the right fit. He'll just do his own thing. Where like everything's an excuse. Everything's like
He'll do what Kirk wanted Gus to do. Because I feel like that's what he did already. He feels like it feels like he did the anti-Gus move here, right? Kirk wanted him to quit. He was done with him. He said so. So
Yeah.
Coleman's like, okay, you're done with me. I'm done with you. See you later. Bye.
If Kirk
But
said
also-
that about you after you got suspended, would you quit or would you come back and stick it out?
It depends. What did I get suspended for? If it's like
For
I don't
coming
know,
in
if
late.
let me say it this way: if my current boss said to me, "Hey, you're suspended because whatever, you didn't do your job right," and then every day I got to hear that same boss saying, "Hey, any little thing he does, he's fucked," and then I had the opportunity, like, be real, I have bills to pay, right? So
Yeah.
even if I did hear all that, and my choice was, "Oh fuck, I won't pay my mortgage, I won't pay my car payments," you know.
It's a great point.
well, no. Does Barstool like have a human resources department? Because
Not anymore.
they,
Oh, I'm
like,
sure they do on some level.
Like
They
Coleman
have to,
Coleman
right?
could always like make a complaint like hostile work environment and make this drag on for a while and still get paid. I mean, that's what would happen.
He would
maybe
get
it
his
is.
life ruined if he did
I
that.
mean,
Not by Kirk, but just by
And hey, and
somebody.
maybe he got a big
He's still get
advance
paid-
on
he's
the
still get- he's still
tell-all
get paid.
fucking book
He's
he's
still
gonna
get
put
paid.
out, or the hit piece article they're gonna do. Maybe he got a big advance on that.
That's true.
I don't know.
Because there's been some of that. I actually don't think Coleman will do what Portnoy was saying he was gonna do. I don't think that'll happen.
Yeah.
I don't
That would be
think
the
was never
dumbest
the-
move ever.
He was never the right fit, though. I mean, I know, like, maybe I'm in the minority here, but, like, 2 weeks into, like, the Coleman era, you could tell that, like, he wasn't quite going to ever fit into, like,
so-
the show.
the big question for me is he gonna finish the re-listen?
He should.
Does he
I mean,
just
he's gonna
stop?
have some time off, so why not?
I'm thinking he has some time on his hands. He can bank a bunch of episodes.
2019 was great, and so was 2020 up until like Mike left. You should listen to it.
Pre-pandemic was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Pre-pandemic was, I want to say prime, but I don't know. There was some really good Colonnade episodes too.
I like Colin. I don't care what anyone says. He had good rapport with Kirk.
Everyone likes Colonnade.
Do you think they'll bring him back? Everyone says, a lot of people say it.
It's the easiest move because he knows what he's doing. But And he doesn't. Does he have
Are
a
we
real
ready
job?
for small screen live shows?
It's not easy, Subes, and here's why. Justin's making however much, and then Colony is not going to come back for anything less than what he was making before, I imagine. Unless he's just not making anything now.
He doesn't have a job. He doesn't have a job.
I know, but I don't know.
What's he gonna?
Do we know that? Is he not making any money?
Go away like the hits.
I don't know how much. Maybe he makes stuff on TikTok, but like, I can't imagine it's enough. I imagine his wife's the bread earner. I can't imagine he's making enough to.
But the hits went away when he worked before.
But no,
so why wouldn't the TikTok stuff go away if he came back?
No, he's doing like TikTok about like Turtle Boy and Karen Reed stuff. He's getting a lot of views. But like, how much money could that possibly be?
I don't know.
I don't
know. I don't watch him live on those, but apparently people pay a lot on those. That's what Justin was saying. I have no idea.
I don't know.
I can't even ballpark it.
But yeah, that is a question. But unless he's like doing a lot better than we all think he is, I think he would come back.
But yeah, you think he'd come back for a $20,000 pay cut from what he was doing before? Unless he had less responsibility?
Possibly.
Maybe.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. We can only speculate about the situation, but
I know.
But as far as I know, he doesn't have like a job that's paying him health insurance, which I think Barstool would. So
well, unless his wife has.
Yeah,
that's true. That's Sub's other point.
Or he's under mass health.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has kids too. He needs a real job. I don't think TikTok's going to pay this.
What about Steve?
Steve is happy doing what he's doing.
I know Steve's.
He doesn't listen. He doesn't listen to the show anymore. And but no, he's doing what he's always meant to be doing, which is tracking down Chinese marijuana drugs. Chris, you should have gotten him on tonight.
Yeah, I'm sure he would have jumped on.
You think he's going to get more people to watch his thing just for like the novelty of saying you paid $100 to see that trailer or whatever it is?
I mean, he's been on Fox News and CBS. And
it's the whole show.
He has a chance. People, Steve is actually like far and away the smartest producer they've ever had, and Kirk kind of blew it by not giving him that bonus. No, he really did.
Steve was out the door anyways, dude.
Oh, no, the bonus. No, it was the bonus, and it was in South Carolina, the pajamas, and Kirk like fucking ripped into him.
I love that episode so much. They were on StreamYard, I think.
Yeah.
But doesn't that speak to not being able
Socks
to
and sweats, Steve Robinson?
I know
that was
Steve has some pride. I don't know, like everyone who's hiring or like who's going for the job now does not have a lot of pride. Because Steve actually did have a really good job before. Working for Hobby Car, like as a producer, is a good job.
If especially Kirk had to pay him north of $100,000 a year to come and be the producer for him, then he had some. He had something.
Because he had leverage. Because he had a good job. Although
I don't think Kirk would be interested in hiring him back right now in Steve's state.
No,
and having to pay him that much.
And I think Steve's happier with what he's doing anyway, so he wouldn't come back. And also,
100%.
He lives like very far away. Like he lives in like central Maine, which is a hell of a drive.
No, it's not that far. He's Brunswick, right?
If it's unreasonable to think Mick can't drive from Yarmouth.
Yeah, but Mick has like nothing going on with his life. Steve actually does.
Again, I won't disagree.
Yeah, I was just throwing Steve's name out there just for chatter, but there's 0% chance Steve's coming back.
If Mick gets the job, does he still bartend?
No, hell no. I think he hates doing it now.
Kirk gonna pay him enough that he doesn't have to bartend.
Yeah, it depends.
You thinking more bartending than he would with Kirk?
Bartending,
no, I think he would still need to do something.
Bartending, I don't know exactly where he works, but bartending on the Cape during the summer is probably 50.
You're gonna make decent tips.
Yeah, you can make.
I bet you, if you grind, you could make probably over $60K in the Cape during the summer.
Yeah,
I would think, and then the winter's yours.
Well, yeah, like everything shuts down during the winter there, so that's why he's got. So.
Yeah, but why not? I don't know. You could find some place to bang out some hours.
Oh, I'm sure there's little there's hours, but it's not the same. You're not making
Yeah.
if you make them.
No, it's not the North End on a Saturday night or something like that.
Yeah. Does he
So,
get a bartending gig closer to Watertown?
I don't think
he has
way
it
too
sounds
risky.
like he has a sweet gig living with Christian. So
yeah,
Kirk's made it known that he wants a guy who's 24/7. He's not going to want a fucking part-time bartender as a full-time producer. No chance. I don't blame him.
So he should just do.
Robbie V is correcting me here.
He should just do Will. Also, the Green Will.
Will, where's that guy been?
No. We're forgetting somebody. What about Willie G Blazer?
I think
Bring
I
back
saw
Willie
Will
G.
at the Celtics for it. Oh, Willie G Blazer. I don't.
Bring back Willie
I don't
G.
think we're
Why not?
I don't think we're gonna.
Couldn't hurt.
Was that the hair intern?
That's the guy who wrote the song that plays at the end of all my shows.
No, that's not Willie G. That's,
Willie G.
That's Willie G.
That's a Willie G original.
Oh.
He also wrote Blind Mike. He wrote a good parody song.
Wait, am I thinking? Willie G Blazer's the guy who Mike had to wake up after they went to MGM. Oh, it's the same guy.
The same guy that had the love affair with Latino Kirk.
Oh yeah. All right.
And Courtney Cox. Or Courtney Fallon.
Oh yeah.
That's John.
Yeah, but Willie G worked for him.
Well, that's true.
And they used Kirk's studio for it too.
They used the StreamYard, which we're doing now.
Oh.
Which is pretty awesome.
I'm an idiot.
I remember.
Willie G would have to learn how to take a show without stopping for a smoke. Yeah, that's true. He would have to.
So, yeah, but John will too.
John would work if you could get him closer. He's supposed to be jumping on if he ever gets close.
But you think John would ever actually move up here? Or
he would have to, but obviously, I don't know that he would. It would depend. John would absolutely. You said you think Cullinane's wife is the breadwinner. John's girlfriend is the breadwinner. If Carm wants to move here, he'll move here. If she says, "I'm sorry, honey, we can't afford to do that," he's staying right the fuck where he's at.
That's fair.
That's what I figured too.
Who else are we forgetting?
Oh, Pat Williams' brother, the best candidate.
Yeah, Jeff Williams.
That would be awesome.
Bill McNeil, whatever AKA you want to go by, would be the best choice if you ask me.
He would.
He's actually Fonz all the time.
He's a professional though. Like,
he is an absolute professional, and he does bring up the Fonz on 98.5. We played a clip of it.
I know.
People out.
What about Montante?
No way.
I mean, it's just
no way.
It would be a beautiful disaster. I would love it.
It just wouldn't work. He's funny enough that as a producer, it would.
Montante once every 3 weeks or a month
week and a half. Yeah,
good for me.
It wouldn't last that long.
What do you think of just getting Justin an underling and having Justin be the one who runs the show? So you get someone just coming out of college who's gone to school for it.
No.
In this day and age, I don't think that's. I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know.
In my line of work, that's exactly what we do. Somebody moves on that has experience. They get a job somewhere else for more money. We 100% take somebody who's just getting out of school and we put them into the spot and train them up.
Yeah,
now, is Justin capable of training somebody up?
A little different.
No, he's not. He's definitely not. He's barely capable of he wore the same clothes for 5 days, or 4 days last week. Do you really think he's no?
True.
They should give it. What about you guys think about?
What about
Josh? What about Josh?
Does he know how to do this? He might. He might know how to do this stuff.
Fuck yes, dude. Give me Josh.
I think that's who it should be, or at least give him a shot at it.
But he doesn't listen to who cares?
Yeah, I don't. Throw that out the window.
Kirk doesn't care. I mean, Coleman didn't listen to the show, and at least Josh is funny. I would give him a chance. He was funny
on the basketball.
He was good on the basketball. Maybe he'll suck on the show, but I'd give him a shot if Colin can't do it. But no, I don't want Nick. I just think he'd just get annoying. I would give it if Colin can't do it. I would say Josh, and that's
over John.
Yeah, John's fine, but I don't think John's really. I don't think he really is gonna move to here because I believe his girlfriend is a PA. You need a license to move states.
Yeah.
And Devin have to. It's not as easy. He says it's no problem, but that's not true.
She's a PA. Damn.
I believe that's
Yeah.
what he said. Yeah, you need like new licensing in every state before you.
She makes the money.
So
And she's
it's
a
not
much
as-
nicer person than John is, to be honest.
John's actually not that bad.
John's very nice.
I'm not
Almost
saying
to a
he's not.
fault.
I'm just saying she's nicer.
I've gone too far in the past. He's not right guy. But
I'm just saying. Carm's nicer. That's all. I've met her a few times. She's a very nice woman.
Did you get
well,
it? Oh,
Absolutely
yeah.
not.
all right. Well,
But Josh is interesting. Josh is an interesting thought.
I mean, well, no. Kirk says he wants a young guy who doesn't really listen to the show, and that's why he picked Coleman. But Josh is actually kind of funny and like quick-witted. I think he would work.
Maybe.
I love the Josh and James dynamic though too.
They were very good on. Yeah, I barely listened to the show anymore, but I watched all the basketball because they were very funny.
Yeah. Yeah, they were fucking awesome.
So maybe that's a good pick. Or if not, though, I mean, just bring back Colin. If it's like if he's got no other options, don't do Mick. Please don't do Mick. I want to listen to the show again, but I can't do it if it's Mick. I just
Subs, now as an innocent, as a non-biased bystander, well, a little bit biased. Do you think Coleman affects the basketball thing, or do you think Kirk runs it back?
What do you mean?
Like,
Well, the
because
whole league
Coleman was the
started.
reason it started.
Do you think he'll actually do another basketball thing? That's what.
Yeah, like, would you? Do you think it affects it? Like, if he does it again and Coleman's gone, obviously, do you think
Well,
it
yeah,
loses its luster?
Well, because Kirk actually was the one who was having the most fun out there, even though he was angry half the time.
And Kirk's the
Yeah,
entertainment too.
right, and I think he actually enjoyed it. So yeah, I mean,
I hope he does. Fuck.
besides you and Kirk, I don't think there are too many other people going to make the team again.
It's just two guys.
Yeah, it's going to be you. There are some tall Mina fans that I know of, but I don't know if they have their schedule open.
Tall doesn't automatically mean athletic, though.
Yo, you guys need some height. I watch all.
They
your
do need
games.
some height. That's for true.
I know we just lost our tallest guy.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Justin's tall. Justin could fill in.
No,
I mean, those are his 2 minutes a game just got really big.
Real big. But I don't know. Tall Minute fans fucking like 6'8" or 6'10".
I thought he
Yeah,
said he
we're-
was 7'4".
he doesn't live near here though, does he? He's like far away.
No, he does. He actually yeah. He lives
lives far.
No, he lives in like my area.
Oh.
Pretty sure.
No, basketball is dead.
Thank you, Jackson from Australia.
USA, Australia.
7
Yeah,
foot
man.
Minifan, dude. That's tall guy. He did
Yeah.
Jeopardy, and he was DMing me. I didn't know it was tall guy, and I was kind of shitting on him. I was busting his balls, and I realized it was a tall guy, and I was like, "Whoa, shit!" Didn't think that through. I don't know, because I just I'm a short guy, so
You gave
Tall
it.
guys.
It wasn't your fault. I mean, you
Thanks,
guys could lose Pat Ford and Jonathan Warren. I don't think they gave you anything. Nick,
no, I think we need him in there. They're
No,
role
okay.
players.
If there's open tryouts, you guys need some people that can score.
you just need someone who's not afraid to shoot. I mean, like that last game, I was shaking my fist at my computer.
Yeah,
Mm.
Subs, can you ball?
I can shoot threes,
Yeah,
but
All
I'm
right.
not that tall. So
we could use that.
Well, you're taller than Ron and I.
How tall are you?
I think you're about the same height as me, actually. Maybe a little taller.
yeah, I'm
Oh,
not.
well, fuck, that ain't gonna help us.
Yeah,
Chris,
not
I'm taller than you.
No, you're not.
No?
No.
How tall are you?
5'8", just about 5'9".
Oh, yeah, you're taller than me.
Yeah, just about 5'10". So
You present
No.
shorter.
me, Well,
No,
I was actually, Ron, I was actually shocked at how short you are. I thought you were smaller.
That's what Roscoe said too. I was like, oh fuck, nice to meet you too.
no.
Yeah.
This has been probably the most KMS-centric version of this show
100%.
ever had.
I mean,
100%. No Pat, no John.
Coleman's not gonna run on. I mean, jump
No,
out.
there's no way he's gonna come on. He was the first person I sent the link to, though. To be fair,
know. I was excited.
Can you imagine that? He does a tell-all and it's fucking on 420.
That would have been the best way to do
it.
It would have been the best way to do it. But...
Oh, you think if you wrote a book like Screech,
come out of the closet.
Oh.
You know, guys, I just couldn't deal with the gay jokes anymore.
Did Quinlan actually come out of the closet on the show, or is that a bit? Like,
No,
I know he's actually.
Oh no,
I don't know. He was saying that he wasn't gay. He was saying he was bi, and then he just came straight out. He was probably out before that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, his parents weren't shocked, right?
No, didn't they talked to his sister or something, right?
Yeah.
Am I remembering correctly?
Yeah, they all knew. And he has a
Yeah.
public Instagram account, which is pretty clear what he's into.
Did they call his mom?
Yeah.
I think she.
I mean,
no. We
His
accepted.
dad hasn't talked to him since. Can we simulcast Menners?
Is he on?
I don't know.
I was supposed to try that, and then Ron was giving me shit about my internet.
No, that was before. You shit on yourself.
That's right. That's true.
Could Josh handle the beating? Dude, Josh wouldn't take a beating because Josh is so lovable. There's really nothing to beat on him for. Yet.
I mean,
yeah.
But we kind of already uncovered all those fucking skeletons.
Yeah, like he got roasted his first time, man. I think it can work. But
yes,
like
Jackson. I'm not saying he's not gay. I'm saying he was out before he came out on the show.
he's pretend gay.
Yeah, it's all bait. He's just fucking like the hottest chicks.
All right, well, I need to get some money out, so I'll see you guys later.
All right, see you
soon. Okay, here we go. Todd G. Coleman has a
Jesus Christ.
Anyone's welcome to join, by the way, if you want to join the Manners Minifan Network. More than welcome to join. Clearly, everybody's just
I thought this was
listening in
bad.
and having a good time, which is fine too.
Why does he sound like shit?
Jarvis Ted was the kill
Is he
shot.
sick?
So look, good point here from Jesus.
Yes, Sean, he is roaming the
I don't know if
streets.
you heard that. Todd G. Coleman has effectively been fired from Barstool twice and have trouble getting another job in podcasting.
He wasn't fired.
That's true. He
He
has
was
been
laid off.
fired twice from Barstool.
He was laid
He
off,
ain't coming back.
and then he quit.
No.
Matt.
Yeah, he
Coleman
wasn't fired from Kirk. I
Shit,
feel like I'm talking to Manners.
I fucked up and hit the wrong button. Hold on. Let me get this off of here until I fix it. Anyway. If we
Anywho.
still want Manners, we can go back to Manners, but
No, that was good.
good, because I don't know how long the Wi-Fi will hold up.
Yeah, good call.
Definitely.
What are you gonna do about
I'm
that?
Totally honest. So what I ended up doing, believe it or not, was very little. So the the Wi-Fi that I had Verizon. I still have Verizon. I upgraded, so they say, to the whole home Wi-Fi, and it wasn't working. So first I did the chat to customer service initially weeks and weeks ago, and they were like, oh, you need a Wi-Fi extender. They sent me a Wi-Fi extender. The Wi-Fi extender has to be plugged in near the router where it comes in, the modem, I should say.
Oh, that's on the other side of the house.
And I'm like, well, what good is this going to do? And they're like, well, don't you have coax coming out for one of your TVs? Just plug it in there, and you could use it off the coax of the TV. And I'm like, no, look at my bill. All my cable boxes are Bluetooth. I did that so you didn't have to drill. I didn't want you drilling in fucking new holes in my fucking floors and walls and ceilings and shit. And they were like, oh, so yeah, that Wi-Fi extender won't help you, but let's try this. And they were like, we have to split your signal so that you have like a Wi-Fi, guest Wi-Fi, and one other Wi-Fi. When they did that, the signal got much better. It's still not perfect, but it's much better. So I said,
sorry,
all
I
right,
asked.
okay, leave it right there. So it was all that for nothing. Thanks.
Well,
for
that's a
asking.
shame. That's a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're out to get you, huh?
Yeah, you know, people don't like
Yeah.
to make my life easy.
I know.
Some
Bacchus said
9:15.
Bacchus 9:15. He had to pick up his drunk buddy. You believe that or no?
I mean, he had to pick up his buddy so they can get drunk.
Right. I mean, 'cause there's no way he's sober at this hour anyway.
I mean,
Coming from a fellow alcoholic, there's just no way.
he might be somewhat. I mean, drinks in him, but not shit faced yet.
Yeah, but drinks in him. Yeah.
The airplane bottles are back at the house.
Yeah, he's stocked up.
Yeah,
For sure. But they're already
15
half
nips
gone.
for tonight. In a
Oh,
funnel.
a funnel. Butt funnel.
Yeah, he's gonna butt funnel a couple nips, and he'll be good to go.
Dana Beers admitted to doing that.
I can't imagine.
Was that a thing in college for you? It wasn't for me.
No. But by the time I don't know, when I turned 21, I was already done with drinking. Like, I already knew I didn't like it.
Really?
Yeah. Because growing up, I could drink at home, like from 15 on. I couldn't go out anywhere, but if I wanted to have a drink, I could at home, and it was fine. And I don't know, my parents didn't. My father was like a tyrant against smoking and getting high, so that's how I rebelled, was smoking butts and fucking smoking weed. He didn't care about drinking.
Yeah, my mom was super. Oh, who do we got? Pat from Amesbury.
There's Pat. Pat on location from I'm not.
Is that a
sure
roof
what.
we're looking at?
Yeah.
Looks like a. Oh, sick. Where is he?
I don't know. Pat, where you at?
Yeah, go ahead, keep it. I'm at a cabin in somewhere in New Hampshire.
Oh, hidden location, hidden in New Hampshire.
Yeah,
Yes.
undisclosed
Excellent.
location. Pat,
That's what I was trying to say.
is your brother? Would he seriously consider the job or no?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
I feel like they'd have to ask him.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it'd be worth his while to do that because he's got a pretty decent full-time gig right now that he probably wouldn't want to put that on hold to go work less than a year for Kirk before he had to leave. He'd have to leave that too. Who's this guy? What's
Yeah.
up?
What's up?
What's up? No,
I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
we just that
do
car
that.
and the other and the Chevy. Those are only two cars. Yeah.
All right, we got Pat directing traffic in the parking lot. Ron had to take a piss. It's back to me. Everyone's favorite babbling idiot.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, gee.
I'm interested to find out exactly what's
Yeah,
going
no
on.
worries.
Dubs called out sick today. He's
Yeah, no
overworked.
worries. Thanks, buddy.
How legit is Dub's illness?
I couldn't tell you. I have
He
no
needed
idea.
a day off. He called out.
Sounds
All
about
right,
right. He
people.
always likes to call out from work too.
Oh, well, that'll happen. He's got half a summer ahead of him before he can relax. Yeah, I probably could. But yeah,
the Puffco, they have to show up.
oh, show off the Puffco. You like the Puffco better for traveling than the Dr. Dabber? Oh, but you have the bigger one with all the lights. That's why.
Yeah, I'd rather bring
This-
that than
This
the
one is
big one.
pretty
And even
portable.
even the smaller one, the smaller Dr. Dabber that I have, I would rather just bring the Puffco.
Have you? Are you gonna go to Saco?
Most likely.
If you have room, I would be more than happy to pitch in on tickets. If you don't, then you know.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
See if McNeil and DeMarco want to go also.
Oh, that'll be a trip. I think DeMarco could get Coleman a job bagging groceries, and he could keep his lease for a little longer if he had to.
Where'd Ron go?
He said he had a piss, but it's been a while. I think he got lost. Oh, there he is. Ron, what do you think of DeMarco being the producer? Oh, now you have your headphones in. What do you think of Bobby Neal, Rob DeMarco being the producer?
Dude, what is up with him lately? He's all over Twitter.
It's not lately. He's always been like that.
No, he's been popping up all over the place. He's not
Yeah.
tweeting like that before.
Speaking of popping up, here's Robbie V.
Oh, dude, no.
Hi, Robbie.
I've known.
Oh,
I've
hey,
known
what's going on?
friggin-
Big
I've
day
known that
today,
guy
huh?
for a long time. He always tweets like that.
He's a
People
strange guy.
people forget that DeMarco got his Twitter taken away a long time ago. He couldn't even create a new Twitter. He was like
Yeah.
IP banned until Elon took over, and he finally got his account back.
We were happy to have him for the 3 weeks that he was co-hosting.
That's the
with
First Amendment for you.
us.
Robbie,
new
what's
in the
up?
world of Robbie?
Not much. I mean, kind of a big day. I mean, I wasn't expecting. Let me put it this way: I wasn't expecting that to go down the way it did. How about that? I'm talking about, obviously about Coleman. I think.
I agree.
All right, I'm just throwing this out there because I have been in. I don't think you text your boss, "Hey, see ya," like my last days. I think that's more of a face-to-face conversation. I don't know if you agree or not. Like that
In
to
the
me
real
is-
world, it is.
I know.
Well, in the real
maybe.
world, it's a 2 weeks notice. You know what I mean?
Okay, when he got suspended, do you think Coleman gave us 2 weeks then?
No,
I mean,
but
just-
probably should have.
No, definitely not.
Was that
I
the
was-
conversation? Was it Coleman
It's like-
reaching out saying, "Hey, I don't think I want to come back. What do we do?" And Kirk being like, "Well, you just had that, so call that the 2 weeks notice and call it a day."
Or how about this? Why not wait and just fucking quit on the show like Steve did? That was awesome. Great
Well-
content for us. I mean, it sucked that Steve left, but I mean, that's kind of the ideal scenario. Like, I don't know.
Hey, look, if Monday is truly Coleman's last day, right? Does he go down swinging?
I hope so.
No.
I hope so.
No, not like mixing it up with
No,
fists.
no, no.
No, like verbal. I mean, I don't know. Like you got
I
nothing.
think there's
too
more of a
dumb.
chance he does it physically.
He's
There's
too
no
dumb to do
way.
that.
Yeah,
What, he
there's
goes
no
verbal?
chance.
Go verbal. You don't think he takes some shots out the door?
Hell no. Hell
I
no.
don't know.
I think
It's
he's
just-
gonna go in and just like bitch up and be like, "Yeah, it's just not right. I don't blah blah blah. I'm sorry," and then leave.
I don't know. It's
That's
just-
what I think he's gonna do. I would love it if he went in there and he hellfire and brimstone. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, work for it, fuck you. Yeah, that'd be great.
I mean,
don't
Yeah, that
think
would be
it'll
great.
yeah. I just- I don't know.
He doesn't have it in him.
Yeah, I'll give you that, Steve. Dope of the day goes to Robbie V. Probably should have thought that before it came out of my mouth. But I will say this. I mean, Coleman. I feel bad it didn't work out in the fact that at least he always stuck up for my show, and I was getting shit on daily. And I don't think he's a bad dude. I just think he's too young for the. It's just not the right time. I don't know. But the Sellers thing makes me. It's so hard because it's like
Yeah, I don't think the young thing has anything to do with it. I just think his work ethic stinks, and he's proven that he's kind of an entitled dick. I mean, leaving Ted like that is.
I can't. I can't
That's
defend
a
that.
bad move.
I cannot defend.
Yeah.
What are you doing for that hour and 40 minutes or whatever? My thought is he was jerking off.
I mean,
He got in
for that long. Was he on meth?
He was just scrolling and lost track of time and said,
"Gay reality, gay."
You know, he finally hit the handicap porn and said, "Oh shit, Ted!" Went and picked him up.
I don't know, man. That's a lot of scrolling on Pornhub or wherever you go.
Hour and 40 minutes. You might find the handicap porn in that amount of time.
He's got to have a good
How long
excuse.
does it take to find wheelchair porn?
I'll do it right now.
I wouldn't know.
Share
I'm gonna come up
screen.
with some sick shit in 2 minutes.
I don't know. It's like I don't know.
Oh no, hold on. I'll get it. All right, the search starts now. All right, keep talking, guys.
And on your points about, I was watching earlier, just on your points about Mick or John or whatever. I think Mick is.
Take it out.
I don't know. I know you guys said like 2 hour commute. That's under like optimal conditions.
It's 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Never mind, like like Cape traffic, rain, all that stuff. Like, and John, obviously, he can't commute from Scranton to to Boston.
That would be tough. That'd be a tough drive every day.
That would be tough.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Even 3 days a week.
KB did it from
Yeah.
the yard in Hingham.
Yeah. it's a
Oh,
long.
the shipyard?
Darknessporn.com. Yikes.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my god, dude.
I was just expecting you to find the Family Guy
Oh.
with Stephen Hawking. So
Oh, they're like,
that's what I was expecting. He's gonna pull out some fucking amputee.
How does it end? It's like, oh, that was very early again, or something.
Something like that.
I
He was
am
smacking
ashamed.
her around. Look what you made me do. 10 minutes to Link. We simulcasted Menace for a few minutes. He sounded terrible.
This is awful.
It sounded
This
like
is
he got
awful.
fired.
I hope not. I'm gonna doubt it.
I'm gonna be sick.
Yeah. I wouldn't start watching that.
He's gonna be
It's like
stuck watching it all
quadriplegic
night.
porn. I don't like that.
Oh, you don't want that.
But anyway,
Some
Pretty
wheelchair.
awful. All right.
Ted being like, people were tweeting me being like, oh, the last place I'd want to be is at a bar sober by myself. It's like, well, dude, it's not that bad. Like, you have a menu,
Yeah.
you have someone serving you. It doesn't have to be booze. You have your phone. If you're me, you have headphones with you. That's a delight.
Yeah, he's not sitting in hell.
Yes, he's not in a fucking doctor's waiting room. Like,
Yeah, right.
I mean, if he had to piss, that sucks. But
Yeah.
again, like, first of all, I'm not saying this isn't a dick move. Horrible move. I know, I just said that. But if you're Ted, he's been crippled for a long time. Like, you don't think he's had to ask someone to like give him a hand?
I would be shocked if he
Stranger?
couldn't like hand walk himself to the bathroom if he had to. But then how would you actually do it? You would need someone to help you.
If a crippled stranger asked me if I could help him go to the bathroom, I'd be like, I think we can find someone else, buddy.
Really?
But what if that crippled stranger
I would help
just
him in a
said,
second.
what if that crippled stranger just said, "Can you wheel the chair over and help me get into it?" Didn't say anything
I would
about
help.
that.
Yeah, no, I'd help him.
Yeah. Especially Ted too. He presents as like the nicest guy.
He
If
sounds
it's like-
a bad guy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
If it's
I'm not
like
gonna
Jeff the
post
drunk
pants
from
down for him.
Howard Stern, it's different.
I would help Jeff the drunk. I would help Jeff. That's completely different. I would help Jeff the drunk.
You think?
Oh yeah.
Is he
I'm
dead?
surprised he's still alive. No, he's still alive. As far as I
Oh,
know.
he's still kicking.
I was right about to say you beat me to it. I'm like, I'm surprised he's still alive.
Crazy.
When he would hit his bong or whatever, that cough he used to do was friggin' crazy. like he was
That's-
dying, and then he had that hole in his ass because his ass was infected. There's like
Why?
a literal hole in his ass.
Oh, whatever, Jay.
Here we go. Carly? You've seen crippled
Yeah,
porn,
would you
Carly.
be more likely to help Carly, the crippled porn chick, than Ted?
Oh,
Well, that goes without
wait,
saying.
who's that again?
The one Justin brought our attention to before she. Did he bring her? He brought the attention to her after the accident, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, she was in porn before, and then had to
No, she
adjust.
does like OnlyFans.
She still is. No, she still is.
Oh, good for her.
Gotta make a living.
That's pretty good.
One killer Kowalski likes to remind us from time to time by posting certain tweets.
For sure.
You think if you can't get hard if you're crippled, you think like a chick couldn't
think
get wet?
sometimes you can. Oh, I don't know.
You think it works both ways?
I
Wouldn't
think
know.
it does work both ways.
I don't know.
I thought you might know.
I
Damn.
think it would depend on the
Robbie
particular
should
reason
know.
for
Robbie should definitely know.
Yeah, Robbie.
I definitely.
You're in the Navy.
No, I was. No, I wasn't in the Navy.
You weren't in the Navy.
No,
I said you were a veteran on the show. I was wrong.
No, I was
Wow.
never in the Navy. No,
Were you in the military?
no, absolutely not. I mean, you think anyone
Fucking
trusts me with a
vodka.
gun?
God damn it, vodka.
They would have told him.
That's
drunk.
real here.
Fuck. I can't believe that. He's gonna be on in 3 minutes.
I no, Danny. So
He's a veteran of the Battle of the T.
God,
Yeah,
I
it's-
take everything back. I said.
No, Danny went to after he graduated, he went out to San Diego, and then after I graduated, I just got a job in finance, and yeah, it's been a great time. You know? I mean, look at my gray hair; it just tells you that it's a great industry to get in.
I thought you were some fucking veteran.
No, absolutely not. I mean, we'd be in like 5 wars if like I had access to pistols.
Wow.
Feel like you don't like the
Jay, you're
Bruins?
a fucking
Jay-
retard.
When
I
Jay's
mean,
dunking
someone
on you,
across
now we have a
the
problem.
someone across the
No
border
shit.
says, no, not
Jay
at
is
all.
fucking called me a retard from his fucking homeless pit that he got fucking abandoned on his bike crew from.
That poor
Um,
dog that's with him.
I know.
He's like the homeless guy. He's like the homeless person who has the dog with him to gather more sympathy.
Mm.
That's why he got.
It's
why he got
actually
the
a good
dog.
move. You see that a lot in San Diego. Yeah, Vodka told me that you guys went to the military together.
Vodka's a
So,
retard
I blame
to
him.
begin with.
No.
You
Like,
should never listen to anything Vodka says.
Yeah,
when,
he's drunk 90% of the time.
Well, speaking of vodka,
Oh come
Yeah,
on!
you fucking idiot, Vodka.
What a loser!
What?
You told me Robbie
Yeah.
V was in the Navy.
Wasted.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You said him and Danny
Dan-
went to the military together.
Danny said that to you, and you took that and ran with it.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yes, dude.
No, you said
I was never in the military. Thank God. I mean,
Robbie,
I-
I know.
the country's-
I knew that.
No, I know. The country's just better off. Trust me. I mean, you don't need me on the front lines. Like,
Danny said it as a joke, and Ron just fucking just went with it.
Ron, do you lose every argument with your wife? I feel like people just have to say,
What
no,
do
I
you
didn't.
think? What do you think?
No, I didn't, and then you win. All right. Now there'll be no more room to talk. Here's John. John, you're gonna take the job? Are you the new Coleman?
If offered, of course I will be.
Are you gonna
Turn that
sub
mic
like
down,
Coleman?
baby.
Are you gonna
There
take
you go.
over Coleman, please?
I was just
That'd be sick.
I was talking to my dad, and I was like, he's like, you know how expensive it is to live up there. I was like, maybe I could just move right into this kid's place, just scoop right in.
I did. I offered John a spot in my place too.
Yeah, I had lots of people offer me spots. I appreciate.
I figured.
everyone.
How jealous would Jay be if you moved in with Beanbag Ron?
I can't imagine the amount of jealousy running through Jay's blood right now.
Yeah. All the time.
He's just like,
We have a
like
roof.
comment on my Facebook post and just be like, "Fuck you." Like, he's an all-time meltdown.
What is this?
I think Mick's gonna get out this offered, right?
I
No.
think so. I think they're
I
just gonna
disagree.
offer it to Mick.
Definitely retarded.
I don't think that's the right move.
It's definitely retarded.
I think Kirk's smarter than that. Unless I don't know.
Oh, hey, Vodka.
Hey,
Slut.
Oh, it's like tune in Monday. Found out.
Yeah, Monday's going to be a fucking fireworks show.
You think Coleman comes in hot?
I mean, I hope so. I would love to get some blood splatter on me.
Robbie wants him to throw hands.
I mean,
No, not throw verbal hands. I don't want him to throw a haymaker. I mean, I'm not paying for his lawyer to get out of that shit. I mean, it's on his own.
I mean, if you're quitting and you say, "Okay, I'm quitting," but you're gonna be at the last show, you better fucking let it all out, buddy.
Yeah, that's Vodka's right. If you are going to go, like, there's no reason he is going in. So if he is going in, you might as well just go off.
He's not going to. But do you agree with me that he should have just like saved it until he got on the show to say he was quitting? Especially with this short of a notice. Like, he looks like a fucking idiot for doing it now anyway.
Yeah, rookie move to do it on a Saturday.
It's proof he doesn't know the show.
Yeah.
Well, especially a Saturday.
You don't know the show.
Or he hates the show and maybe he did it on purpose.
Yeah.
I mean,
why wouldn't he hate the show? I mean, there's lots of reasons for him to hate everybody, but it's like, dog, that's what you have to put up with for this.
Okay, but has he gotten it that bad where he feels like he has to quit? I don't think he's gotten that bad.
Dude, producers get
on it.
I mean, they're going to leave him in North Dakota. I think
No, but Vodka's right. Like, he already kind of crossed the threshold of getting it bad. Or it's like, how much worse could it really get for the kid?
Yeah, you kind of are right.
Yeah.
You can leave him in North Dakota.
That would be funny.
I thought he was going to be there for the rest of the show till the end of time. Like,
I did too.
I never expected this today. Like, I saw at one point my phone had 20 plus notifications on fucking every app. So I was like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, John's stock is like all-time high right now. Has it ever been higher?
Oh yeah. Has it ever been higher?
Yeah.
No.
I don't think so.
No. I mean, that was the best show
it's deserved.
How many times have you been on? 3 now? 4 total? Yeah, that was the best one you ever did. Best one you ever did. Matt, like, pair that with Coleman quitting. I mean, you're in the prime spot.
Only everyone's saying
Does facts follow you everywhere you go? Because he wasn't in the chat at all until you came on the screen.
Yeah, he does.
He's like your little follower.
Yeah, that's how
I'm pretty sure Coleman heard John on the show Friday, and then that's when he decided to quit.
I was in the producer race with Coleman, and I heard him on the show once, and I texted Dave. I'm like, I think this kid's it. I want to drop out, and Dave was like, don't be a pussy.
So I think the roles just reversed. You told the kid to quit.
I don't like that you just admitted that. That's
It's
some beta
funny.
shit, John.
Oh yeah, no, I swear to God, I did that. And then I talked to Carmen about it. She's like, it was like the day before we were going down for Saco. And I was like, I think it's Coleman's job. And she was like, don't drop out, you coward. And I was like, no, you're right. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking.
Oh, I
Now, will she allow you to move to Boston and take the job?
Oh yeah. I mean, Carmen was ready to go when the producer search was going on, but she doesn't need licensing in any other state because she's virtual. Like, she does virtual visits. So
Fuck yeah, dude.
Wherever they want them to be.
Why haven't you just moved here anyway?
Because I live here.
That's his house.
Yeah, this is my home. It's where I'm from. All my friends and family. I don't
Yeah,
know
that's true.
guys.
That's fair.
I mean, after all this
Piece
time,
of
you
shit
know it's
up
pretty
there your
well.
whole life, dude.
I started listening to this podcast, so I'm moving to
The world revolves around here, not there.
Yeah, go
They
down
call it the hub for a reason.
No, but
Oh, you
I don't
shit
know. Like,
yourself.
let's be realistic here, okay? Mick and John both get the show. Mick is too Bitsville to be the producer. John at least gets it, and he's not Bitsville. He's a little Bitsville, but he's not Mick Bitsville.
That's why I
don't
think
disagree.
Mick's spot is already taken by Justin in that regard. You know,
Yeah.
whose baby is that?
My baby, you retard.
Are you in a sauna? Do you have your baby in a sauna?
How am I a retard? I can't see anything.
Nobody.
The
nobody
camera's
can
on a
see
wall,
you.
dude.
Looks like you're in a fucking sauna.
She stinks.
I thought it was vodka crying.
What do you, Chris? What are you fucking laughing that hard for?
It was
Thank
funny.
you, thank you,
It struck
thank
me
you.
as funny.
Oh yeah. Throw some coals on that.
Subaru Steve says you definitely need insurance licensing for out-of-state virtual visits. John, I mean, I don't think John knows, but that sounds like logic.
Yeah, no, she So like when the producer search was going on, I couldn't enter the producer search unless she was able to do it because, as Steve said earlier, she's the breadwinner here. But no, she'd be 100% okay. There's a couple of her coworkers that actually live up there. So what they would do is just basically just switch around who her patients would be.
Is she a PA?
Yeah, she's a PA.
Yeah.
What, Karn?
It's basically a doctor.
Public announcer.
Basically a doctor.
Yeah, public announcer.
Yeah.
It's funny because if you're on the West Coast, PA means something completely different.
Pennsylvania.
Well, she said PA and PA. That's kind of sick.
Yeah, PA and PA.
Robbie,
Is that an element?
What's up?
you look really great today.
Robbie, can we get some boot camp stories or what?
Oh yeah, definitely.
What? Ron, why did you believe that?
Here.
Why wouldn't I? It was told to me in a non-sarcastic way.
Yeah, but why'd you blame me?
Because you told me.
I did not tell you that.
We don't have to do this. How you doing, Robbie? How's the presidential candidacy
Oh,
going?
it's great. Well, I gotta get rolling. But I'll leave you one story. There was one time when.
Fucking stop crying.
Oh no!
Shut the fuck
How
up.
hilarious is it? Robbie starts talking and the baby starts crying. He's
I
like,
know. I mean,
I gotta
maybe.
start moving. I'm not getting the donors I wanted to get.
No, I mean, fact of the matter is, the election's going well. I mean, there's been some twists and turns. I mean, Joe Biden, he didn't personally tell me that he was dropping out, which I just think was a dope of the day move.
I thought he would have called you first.
I know. And then this wonk move, Coleman.
You're not winning over the kids.
Baby, you better go get that baby.
I know. I mean,
I wish I was thinking to record the baby sound so I could play it as a drop.
It's actually like a great unintentional drop.
I mean, there's the way you could just get a baby cry.
Anytime Jay comes on, you play that.
Right?
I'm not worried about, Bobby Costa taking votes from me, I mean, look, I'm running behind on the polls. There's no doubt about it. But I mean, I'm a shooting star. I went over Weymouth. I mean, that's fuck. Kirk College, Kirk College, Quinnipiac. Who else? Oh, yeah,
Robbie, what are your thoughts that there's rumors that saying Montante is giving you campaign money illegally?
Well, those are, absolutely emphatically denied. I mean, for God's sakes, I do not take any dirty money. If I need to get dirty money, I'll just win on DraftKings. I mean, those motherfuckers pay me out,
Yeah, I would give Robbie dirty money any second.
Don't give me any dirty money.
The rumors that
That is not dirty money. It's all legal.
To your account is around.
No, I take no money from any dirty politician.
Would you put your hand on the Bible and say that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And you'll deny the stolen valor rumors?
I have no stolen valor. I mean, Jesus.
Okay.
Christ,
I mean, that's your own buddy that did that to you, not me.
It's true.
Who's your running mate? Is Danny your running mate?
I don't know yet. We're vetting out the process.
We gotta get there. We gotta get there soon. Is it donors? Where's the running mate coming from for you?
I have no idea. That's the beauty of my campaign. We're not organized. I mean, we're running by like a freaking iPhone and vitamin water.
Are you gonna be the only president that never has a running mate?
I could be, but
you're president and vice president.
That's a tough task.
If you die, you're also the president again.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we'll figure it out. I mean,
Chris, what were you saying?
When's the third party convention? That's when you have to name your VP by.
I'm probably going to have it at Alumni in Weymouth at a date to be determined.
Okay.
I mean, it's a small place, so I can't really have a lot of people.
Is it invite only?
I don't think Alumni would be thrilled at like 800 minutes.
Why are you laughing?
Why'd you laugh at that?
I think they'd be like, well, I mean, I used to be a regular there, and then Victoria.
I think it should be a virtual convention. We'll do it on stream.
Hey, just real quick, I got to get dinner, but Don the Jeweler, I actually took 2 weeks off on
9:30 at night.
I haven't eaten yet.
Yeah, thank you.
Fuck.
So I've taken the last week of August and whatever, so in the first week of September, so hopefully get in there. It's been a heck of a run, it's been a lot going on. I don't want to get into it on here, but Robbie V 2024. Take it easy, guys.
See you, buddy.
See you, buddy.
Vote for Robbie V. Vote for Robbie V.
What's up, Boner?
What's going on, gentlemen?
Boner, Robbie said he's pro natural gas, so you gotta back him.
He's got my vote for sure. Vote for sure.
He said he is going to try to get.
I like the numbies you guys are doing. Manners, what a pathetic
What happened? What happened? We don't know
It's
anything.
insane.
What happened?
His volumes. I mean, he was ripping John about a Rotocaster issue, like a technical issue that really wasn't that.
Which I'm still trying to solve. I might have to buy a new one. It sucks.
Well, the Bluetooth
I thought it was hilarious. I was just
right?
shitting on
You're
you so
dealing
bad.
with, other things. Menners can't even get his fucking sound right. He's a fucking retard. Like,
Yeah.
geez.
Boner, I mean, let's be real here about Menners. If we're gonna say something, if this guy wants to be a part of the producer search, move over here, pussy. What are you doing?
Yeah,
Is that what he was saying?
You can't talk shit about John maybe being the producer. If
I'm
you're
so sick of Menners K-Fab. Like, fuck him. Like, let's get serious here. Mick, based on proximity, is the logical choice. But
Two
he's
and a
gonna
half
freak out.
hours.
Like, I could see him attacking Kirk after 3 months because he's like, "You can't talk to me like this. I'm Mini Mick. I'm a McManiac." Like, he's, you know what I mean? He's such a fucking volatile,
but not like yelling.
Napoleonic complex, right? Like, he's 5'4" and he thinks he's 6'8". Like, that's so I would pay for that, but it's not gonna. It's not lasting. John, if John could get just the right combination for Adderall. John, what did you do before the show? Like this last show, you were
dirty.
So dialed in. You were perfect. Like,
yeah, that's
when
perfect.
Kirk was like,
that's not even a
calm
lot.
down. Just settle down. You listened. Like, it was perfect. An intervention by him. But you were riffing. You were making fun of Montante. And what was the combination? Did you get sleep for the first time in 10 years or what?
I took an extra in solidarity.
I slept the Thursday. I slept till 6 p.m., which was great. So then I woke up and then left here at 1 a.m. Got there, got some brekkie.
I had the solo screen the baby.
Pats with Menners.
Normal things. I did
that baby is much cuter than Menners. Stop that.
I know.
Look at Daddy Pat.
John,
he's a cute kid.
Beanbag Ron, be careful about the kids with him.
No, I took some microdosing. Jay, shut the fuck up, you retard.
Look at that adorable little baby.
It is a cute kid.
Yeah. No, it's not going to work.
It was different. Like, I would honestly just say it was the fact that, like, I don't know, maybe the fact there's no pressure. I don't know. I felt like yesterday's show wasn't as incredible as everyone says, but you never know when you're doing
it. Wasn't.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I wouldn't say incredible. I don't know if anyone said.
Oh, 2 days ago on the main show.
It was good.
It just flowed. It was good.
It was great.
You did great. Because the previous shows have been kind of.
It's the best show you've ever done, John.
Yeah.
So,
Shark Minahan texted me.
Any episode of Meeting of the Minds.
Shark Minahan messaged me and he goes, "You couldn't have had a good show on a better day."
Yeah.
Timing is important.
Oh, it's everything.
I never knew Mick lived 2.5 hours away. That's just as bad as me. He definitely has to move.
Oh yeah, no, he would definitely have to move. He would.
Christian just got a girlfriend, so I mean, it's easy for Mick to move. Like I said, I think it's Mick's job to lose, but
well, he's single, so he can just do whatever he wants.
Mick's a train wreck just waiting to happen. Like, that's the thing. Like, I just don't see him. Yeah.
Boner, you said he would attack Kirk. There's an actual chance he would stab him at some point. I think that Mick is like the inside guy where he would actually attack Kirk.
I don't disagree. I think you're right. Like I give it 3-4 months tops, and then we're right back to where we are right now.
All right, so
every new producer lasts a shorter amount of time now.
Let's be. If we're saying John gets the job, John's there for 7 months tops.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's no traffic right now.
It's. I think he gets
hour and a half.
Cully time length. I think he's on the same as Cully.
John, you're gonna fuck something up that pisses him off. You know it.
I just oversleep. Like, I know I will.
That's what I'm saying. You would fuck something up.
You would do that?
Unless I change my whole.
Do you not know this, Ron?
Unless did you hear me say I slept till 6 p.m. the day before?
What do you?
I would have to change my whole lifestyle.
How many days in a row were you up before that?
Well, I just don't think you'd ever be late because you'd either be able to.
So here's the difference. I wouldn't be late. Yeah. I wouldn't be late because I would make sure I stayed up the night before.
Exactly. Yeah, you just wouldn't sleep. But
you could pull off.
But John, that's a hard question.
John, you're only doing 4 shows a week at most.
The
So
fuck is Fax doing? Spelunking or what? Like, what the fuck?
What's up?
What are you doing? He's out on.
I'm teaching somebody how to jerry rig a starter right now.
Oh, dope. Can we learn?
The headlight is throwing us off. I feel like I'm at the dentist.
he's a
He's
minor.
Caving.
My
isn't
old
he?
roommate
That's
used
what
to
it
walk around the house like if he was doing work outside, he would just always have a headlamp on.
Fax is Dr. Dan.
My headlamp is so bright. Blind.
Yeah.
me.
I decided it wasn't a good idea to get one, but the starter is on a car that I used to have, so I'm the one who has to deal with it because I know all the tricks. So
Vodka
Oh,
being
so you
on
sold
the
a lemon to your friend.
no.
Why does he
no,
want to rank
no.
top 5 vodka so bad? Who
I
cares?
told him it
Okay,
wasn't
I'm
ready yet
I could.
Oh, I see.
because I was gonna replace the starter, but then I fixed the solenoid and it seemed to be working. But no, I need the whole thing.
John,
the
you know
long
where
run.
John, you know where you should really slip in is producer for the case because you could really.
Oh, I would love
chop-
that. I would.
I
fucking
think
love
that's your real selling point. You know what I mean? You get time to actually produce that.
Sometimes it takes a drug addict to talk to a drug addict. You're right, Bone.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
That is true. He'd be a
Absolutely.
great
And then he gets
PI.
his time. Like he could stay up all night, cutting up, sounds, producing it, making it just right.
Yeah,
Like that gives him
Cutting up
time.
sound. Yeah, sounds.
Wow,
But here's what
chop-
Kirk's gonna
chopping up,
probably hate.
Sounds, codas, lines, whatever.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Kirk's gonna see John put in
I
like
thi- I
12
think
straight
that's
hours of
where
like
you have an edge,
one
you know
clip
what I
that
mean?
he's
Like,
so
Mick-
passionate about. He's
Mick
gonna
would
be like,
be
"Why did
used
you
as,
waste
like,
your time
Mick
on
bait,
that?"
Right? Like that would be.
I love
if they're
butter.
gonna
It
do,
just talks over everybody.
I love
if
that.
they're gonna do something like that, like really entrap some, 350-pound Mexican, pedophile or something like that, like that would be Mick bait. But I don't.
I wish Mick did Mick bait.
Who says he didn't?
Yeah,
That's
how do we
true.
get him to do that? That would be. That
I
would
think
be-
he did it.
I think
That's
he
a
did
secret
be filling
project.
them up.
The secret project. I hate that Mick has secrets.
I mean, I think
That's what the
I
real
think
break was for.
Yeah, that is. Fax is right.
Yeah, he got
The
stuck in
real
a basement for a little bit.
No, not the break. His breakup is because of Mick Bait. Can you imagine being his girlfriend, being like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Why are you always up flirting with guys?
Oh,
on
there
your
you go.
phone?
That's
Here,
the
here.
real
just
reason.
All right, I'm gonna go
explain
fix
his
this starter.
chat
I just wanted to
history.
say hi. Bye, guys.
See, but
Bye.
great kid.
I mean, that was no reason to come on.
Vodka coming or Vodka showing up on the possible producer Oz made me gaggle laugh. I was dying.
Why?
What's a starter anyway?
That's
For your
Carson.
car?
Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh, I don't know. I thought it was like a military thing. I don't know.
That's a great J
I
comment.
thought it was a
He
military.
said, he said it was a starter on a car that he used to have.
He just said starter.
No, he said
he
okay.
didn't.
Rewind the tape. You guys
Buddy,
are all idiots.
You've got brain fry. Girls have voice fry. You've got brain fry. It takes 55 seconds for you to pay attention
got-
to anything.
You got liver fry.
That's
Do you
fair.
think? No, it's
In
got.
some parts of the country, that's a delicacy.
Thank you. Wait. Does that mean somebody's eating my liver?
Jay, go away.
Not
Fucking
necessarily
so
your
annoying.
liver, but a liver.
He hit you with the times too.
Vodka, let's talk about the Bible.
You guys want to look at AI?
I'm gonna send you the Bible, vodka.
Yeah.
You guys want to look at the
Well, can I get
corporate?
it?
You don't know the
Did you send
Corinthians.
that back?
The
Sorry,
corporate.
John, what?
Send that Bible back, Vodka?
I couldn't hear you, Chris. I'm sorry.
Did you send the Bible back?
No, he didn't send me a Bible. He said he sent me a book related to alcoholism and how to get out of it. And I just
How to
threw-
get out of it.
I just threw it. I just threw it away.
What are we looking at, John?
Hold
Is that
on.
what the title of it is?
I don't remember the title of it. It was a blue book, and I threw it away. I was at-
Alcoholism and how
I-
to get out of it.
I was at rehab. He sent it to my apartment. My mom checked my mail when I was at my at rehab, and she goes, "This nice boy sent you this book," and I go,
That's not a nice boy.
Look at Beanbag Ron's screen. Is he frozen like that? There we go. Okay.
No, he moves
Oh man.
from time
I
to
had-
time.
"Jay, nobody believes you."
Please.
Wait. All right. So,
Top 5 vodkas.
oh fuck that. Yeah. Fuck. No. Motor Jams.
So John, this is. I mean, are you being serious here? Like, are you actually pursuing this, or are you just kind of like?
Well, I don't know.
He
what
hasn't
it
announced shit yet.
do. So it's like, I mean, obviously, I would hope I'm considered. You know what I mean? But it's like, I think he's already announced, or he's already picked Mick. Like, he didn't reach out to me or anything. He did reach out after the show yesterday, though. Very rare, and followed me on Twitter. Wild.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't tell us he reached out. What did he say?
Just a good job.
Oh, sick.
See,
Yeah.
I think he said too much already. He just cost himself the job.
Yeah, and I was leaking private messages.
I'm a big DM leak. I hate people who are like, don't show people DM. Don't DM me then.
You said this the other day.
DM me. There's nothing. There's nothing on Twitter.
But I think like Chris is right. Like I think just letting them know, being like, hey, I'm very interested and I think I'm capable. Like just a message like that. Like just send them.
Show
like
some
that.
initiation.
I have never
Or initiative. One of
been
the
the
other.
person initiating content.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Ever.
Retard.
It's him yelling at me and me replying, no, Jay's not bad. Or just me getting yelled at, or him just talking to me about like asking to do a video. John, he already showed doubt in Mick.
Yes. See, Don the jeweler is just
He's a smart.
He's one of my
I can see
favorite-
it too.
I think he's an inside source. Inside source.
I can see it
I
too.
don't know. He puts in the work though. Like doesn't matter. You can't like he is unreal. Yeah.
Mick or Don?
Don.
Is Don Red and Ziggy combined?
I would Montante would be such a train wreck. He'd last like a show.
It would be awesome.
And
though.
it would be perfect. Like I would
It would
love
be
to
so
see
good.
That. He's so retarded.
Give me a month of Montante.
Justin's talented enough to do any of the technical stuff. Montante could easily get that job.
What, Justin's job?
No, like the other producer, like Justin.
No, but there's an A. Like Montante, he's
John.
Like I could say you could teach Richards.
Well, if the second producer is just for content, then
we lost.
No, but let's be real here, John. You had to do everything for Montante when he was the producer. You did everything for. Yes, you did. Don't. Why are you laughing?
He's way too scatterbrained.
When Montante was the producer, or he needed anything, he went to you. He can't do anything.
BR
sell shit.
scale of 1 to retarded. How retarded is like he's really retarded, Montante.
Him not remembering that we got in a full-fledged scream argument on Mike and the Minifans is bonkers.
Montante's so stupid. He's made his whole persona being political, and he's bad at that.
No, I think Montante's hilarious. Like I love his.
I think he's good at politics.
I just think he's got so soft that Kirk would break him. Like he doesn't know how to play along anymore. He's gotten so soft since he got axed from the producer search, right? Like it's been a year of him just being kind of soft.
Yeah, he's been a little pussy. He's like, you didn't pick me. I was doing things for you. You didn't pick me.
He's the only one.
That probably does suck.
Montante already works for the show, though.
Yeah.
I
think his role right now is perfect.
Chris. I think you're right.
Yeah, stay a salesman, show up occasionally. That's the end of your job.
Oh, we never answered this quick. Gentlemen, I got a question for you guys on the days. Over under set at 75 empty containers of Filet-O-Fishes in fucking Montante's cab, like of his vehicle. What do you guys? I'm hammering the over, but I want to hear what you guys.
Is he a known Filet-O-Fish guy?
Oh yeah.
I don't think so, but that makes it even funnier.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty great. I'll go with the over as well.
I'm gonna go under.
Every day's lit.
I don't think
Every day's lit.
is he have to buckle him in?
God, I love making fun of that fucking bastard.
He hates it coming from you.
He hates it. He still got me blocked. He still got me blocked. I'm literally talking to OPEC like minister. You know what I mean? Saudi Arabia.
I thought you were gonna ask something serious.
Can I get on there and talk? I was like, what are you gonna fucking talk about, you dumb fuck?
72 people in a golf tournament, an extra 65 per person, $4,680.
It is funny though. The golf tournaments turn into a ploy for Montante to make money. That is funny.
I love
he's gonna
that he
make
had
money
two
from it?
different golf courses lined up, but they were the same golf course.
I think they should have just did it golf.
I didn't think he was gonna make money from it.
Why would he be doing it? That guy is I'm only gonna do thing if I make money.
There's way too much like motivation behind Montante's eyes. If he's not making a quick even $20 on
I'm in
this,
it. No. I thought it was for the love of the game.
I love that.
It's not for the
I think
love of
you
the game,
just
brother.
have a golf outing, not a tournament. A tournament's a lot of work, man.
Yeah, it's a shitload of work.
It's a shit of work.
So is writing Jeopardy questions.
Jackson has it right. Montante's trying to rip off the fans, except he's good at it.
Montante should work for Steve.
Oh, that's
That would be good if Montante became the main wire
really,
salesman.
really good call, Chris. Why has no one
Steve
thought
would be like, "Hey, yeah, Montante, you can."
Steve has very little patience for like regular people. Imagine a retard
and
like
Steve is
Montante.
very-
He fucking like
he would degrade the absolute fuck out of him.
For like regular people. That was awesome. I don't know why that struck me as funny.
Lars,
the cash only typical Italian. Yeah, that Don. See, Don knows his shit.
It is a cash only event. That's true.
Boner James, can you please change your picture from bio, dude? I can't. Look at it.
It's fun. It's kind of brutal.
He had Flapper. You know the guy, the account that puts out the Friday cloth off. He was replying to Flapper. Flapper, big news, guys. Flapper is the Coleman guy. If you read the replies to Kirk, I had no idea.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that shocked me. And then
John, you knew that?
was like, that's a bad reply. And then Flapper was like, what do you mean? And Bio Dude completely buckled.
oh no!
Well, that's
I
not
don't like
that
that.
weird. No, bio dude's a buckle guy.
I love that Boner Jim's just always out there. seeing
Buckle
it
guy?
buckled.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I changed my shirt.
Aaliyah.
That's a dig that would get to me like bad.
I don't
Like-
know who is this root beer guy. This
I'm
guy's
super
been after
self-conscious
you for the
about
last
that.
few days,
You-
John.
It's the guy who forgot to change his picture from Montante's 50K to the root beer. So
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
yeah,
that sneaks.
Still the picture.
For sure.
Yeah, that's also colander.
Jackson said, "How dare you accuse John of showering?" That's me.
I mean, Bio Dude can't even cook a burger.
But
You can't. I saw the video.
You guys
That's
remember
true.
his kitchen or his
Bio
barbecue?
Dude's grill.
Yeah.
I can picture Montante just like flipping a burger like 10 times.
his
giving
garage
it to you.
his garage should be a live show. They should do a live show at Bio Dude's garage.
That would be
Dude,
be
Bio
cool.
Dude's house rules.
You can mow the roof.
I don't know if it rules.
there, Vodka.
Yeah, have you been there?
I don't. Have you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, idiot.
Oh, okay, cool.
Did the cornhole tournament there.
Sick.
Fucking awesome.
Isn't
Hung
that
out with
where
Steve.
you come from?
John, I just think you're the right guy, John.
I would hope so, but
I just you're easygoing. You take shit. You're competent. Like and you're just like,
Imagine
you don't
Bio
have
Dude
any
talked like
ambition
that.
to kind of move from that producer position. You know what I mean? Like you're content. And I think that's what Kirk kind of needs, right? Like he doesn't need that like someone's trying to jump the barstool. I mean, you're happy with going from bad signal. I mean, the depths of bad signal to this. I mean, that's a come up.
John did not expect to hear about bad stuff.
that's the second time Fallon was brought in.
Fallon's his girl.
I was going to
Fallon's
ask if
his
that was
girl.
a Fallon
Yeah.
joint.
It was a Fallon production.
What happened to that?
You took it over from the train wreck that was Willie G. That was, I mean,
Hey, Willie G's doing great now.
Yeah,
Willie
yeah.
G should be the producer.
Oh, did he actually go to Cornell or something?
No.
sources are saying Willie G's hitting the Ozempic hard.
Yeah, Willie G had his buddy print him out a fucking student ID.
Oh.
He
He
got
got he got engaged. He's doing well. He's a better Willie G.
I don't know
0.0%
if he ever got a Super WRX though.
0.0% chance that Willie G went to Cornell. 0.0.
Okay.
It's my guy.
Nah.
But you don't go to Cornell and then have to go and do all this stuff just so he could then now like sell.
But is that why Steve hired him? I feel like that's why Steve hired him.
I don't know. Academia churns out a bunch of retards now, so I could.
Yeah, that's true
it's not-
too.
Ivy League education.
That's what I
is not
thought
what
too.
it
I was
used
like,
to be,
damn,
that's
like
for sure.
these are the type of kids in the Ivies. Like that's
No,
wild.
well, here's the thing. That is the type of kids in Ivy League schools. So that's actually
Yeah, like they don't shout. Like Willie G coming out of. Remember, he was like
he's
his
candle.
room looked like.
Yeah, but they're not white
like a
Americans either.
gay's probably asshole after eating all that shit food. Like it.
Java didn't have 10 jobs in the past year. You might be considered.
I
I don't think that applies here. So I
I
don't
love
think
seeing
so.
Born and James call all these Canadian talking heads retards all day long on Twitter.
I do like that too.
Such a great follow.
I love it.
When I see Boner Jams is in like a Twitter space, I immediately click it just to see if he's gonna.
Our
destroy
guy
them.
Sean. Remember Sean?
Yeah,
He was whatever happened to that kid?
John 1982, wasn't that his name?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. That kid was funny. Then he checked
That's
in
the
on
future
Coleman
producer
Brothers.
right there, folks.
Listen, I can't do this in Canada. I get arrested for saying these things. That's why you guys are my sanctuary.
Well, you live in
I have
Nazi
to-
Germany?
I know.
Nazi
You
Canada.
get arrested?
Canada's cucked. It's so bad. Like they're trying to
What a
come up with
waste.
All right,
bill,
all right.
like an internet safety bill. I'm dead serious.
Boner, you're not gonna get arrested. Come on.
You said the no instant release Adderall. So I
No,
was like, fuck
they
that.
can. You can get. It's quite censorious up here with the new internet bill.
Excuse me?
Really?
Yeah. It's to protect people from online bullying.
Yeah.
But look who's setting the target. It's a bunch of fucking purple-haired fucking retards that have no,
question. Why would they make that bill like okay? So you get
it's
bullied
called the
online.
harm bill.
Yeah, but you get bullied online. You can just log off and you don't have to see it.
Yeah, but then they're not allowed to use the internet now.
Dude, we don't
It
get the
has to be
news
a
up here.
safe
We don't get the news through Facebook or Instagram or anything like that. Or
It's only on radio.
No, you because they want the Canadian government wants Google and Meta and all them to pay a certain fee to be able to post news to social media. So like you have to go to the
Your
company
country
website.
sucks.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Like,
Oh,
I
you have to
can't
go to the news
see,
website? That's not that bad.
What's one of those?
Could you-
like,
could
like
you-
Washington Post?
Wait a second. Could
Instagram,
you burn
I
a
can't see
Canadian
articles.
flag? And could you burn a Canadian flag in Ottawa?
Well, yeah, I think you can, but still, I'm not sure. Did you see what they did to the protesters? They ran them over. They froze their bank.
Is Adam Schefter banned?
Like how BA hasn't been friggin' thrown into a gulag.
Oh.
Like that's surprising to me.
It's
That's
a
how you
day
pop
by
the
day
board.
situation.
Bring
It's
up
a
a
day
BA
by
joke.
day situation.
Who the fuck is this person? They just followed me.
Well, Flapper's
bio, dude.
awesome. Absolutely awesome.
Who is that?
That's
Fridays,
the
dude.
cloth off guy.
The cloth off. Yeah. He's fucking unreal.
He just followed me.
Let me see
watching.
your bobs.
I love the Rudy Giuliani pick right for the big. Right for
Chris,
the gag.
pull up his latest cloth off video.
Hold on, let me find it.
Who is this guy? He's hilarious.
God,
let's, we can
I'm
take a,
surprised you love his videos, man. I'm telling you. It's not a smut blog. I repeat, it's not a. He's obviously watching, so that's good. It's not a smut blog. We don't.
If he's
they don't
watching the
push that.
420 show, that's fucking crazy.
100%.
That'd be funny as fuck.
Who is it like you guys knew who this guy was beforehand?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
What's the handle?
Flapper
FLAP.
FLAPPR.
He has 17,000 followers.
But it's at Flapper.
History, culture, satire, and news.
FLAPPRDOTNET. This guy's retweeting fucking mud.
Yeah, he's obviously a Kirk fan. I assume that's.
But he just became like I've been following him for a while now. I didn't even realize like when I saw him in Kirk's reply about Coleman. I was like, holy shit, he knows about the Miniverse. Like I had no idea.
These are like
It's
17-minute videos, guys.
It's shocking.
I'll try to get it real quick.
It from some people, and that's like you're a Minifan. Like what?
You know when I really saw he blew up was when I was on vacation. I saw the chick from the Oilers, like when she flashed her tits.
Yeah.
He was making videos and saying like he was censoring the tits because it's not a smut blog. So you got to realize it's a family friendly blog.
Shout out. Which, by the
What's
way,
up with porn over there?
Chris, I just sent it to you.
good question, Ron.
Thanks.
In a DM?
Yeah.
I got it.
Freedom
Bone
of
Jams.
speech is unique. Be thankful for USA.
1 second. Here we go. There we go.
Oh, he gets every Friday started, right? That's such a good comment.
Sure does.
So what? Every Friday, that's when he posts.
No, he posts all the time, but Fridays are the bangers.
Okay.
That's the kick off your Friday.
Friday, he always posts something like this, and he'll add like new.
Do you want me to do this, Chris?
God, no.
You can.
Okay.
I have it, but it keeps showing my whole screen.
John, you got to buy a new Rodecaster?
I think I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna call Rode tomorrow.
You did the same thing I did.
Which one are you looking at?
Aren't they like $900?
Oh, man, yeah.
700.
No, not that. Damn it.
Which one?
John's fucking.
I am not doing sex with my mom.
What's this noise?
That's bullshit. Fuck you as I can.
Oh, that was.
Who is that, by the way?
That's Chris.
That is the one. Yeah, that's the one. It was just getting to the end of it. You got to start it from the beginning.
She's a rocket.
She is a rocket.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
There we go.
Can someone please explain to me what men's obsession with sundresses is? Yeah.
Hand check.
That's bullshit. Fuck you.
Get off that bed.
Ew. Whoa. Yikes. What the fuck?
Even got whistled at. Like, I can never wear a sundress again.
Big boat girl high.
That was great.
Every Friday, he comes up with a different permutation of that. It's so good.
Yeah.
I saw that picture. I saw that, Jackson.
Big Cat
That was
quote
weird.
tweeted Kirk an hour ago. I heard Gus may be back now.
Oh, that can't be real.
That'd be crazy, huh?
Yeah. Him and his wife put the house up for sale, and they started looking at places in Chicago.
Oh, that's why he did it. That's why I said that.
Yeah, I wonder what's up with Gus. He said it's something with his old lady, so hope
Yeah,
everything's okay.
he's.
He was playing zombies earlier. So,
T's and P's to Gus and his situation. Hopefully everything works out.
Yeah.
Agreed.
But the timing of it's very convenient. Poor Gus.
I think it's a coincidence, Johnny boy.
Did the Fonz League get plugged?
Oh yeah. Did the NCAA get plugged yet?
It hasn't been plugged yet. It needs to get plugged right now. Do we have any games scheduled?
We have to play
started yet?
We still got like a couple games left to play in the first week, and then it's going to move on to the next week, and then we're going to try to get 2 or 3 games done a week per team.
Is the ticket guy still there?
Guys, Freddie Lynn made a great comment. Trudell over Trudell, and I 100% endorse that.
Yeah.
More of a Trudell than a Trudell.
Next week we can start doing power rankings for all the teams.
But where can folks tune in to see these?
I hope Kyle makes it to the championship and fucking his PlayStation breaks or something.
I've just been playing NCAA
Good
on
chance
all
of that.
and just getting smoked by the computer just to train. I'm okay. Like I know football a little bit, but like I don't know. I'm just getting smoked. There's
Why
gotta
did you sign up for it if you're this bad?
I know football a little bit. Such a gay thing to say.
By what?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
John has already procured
Oh,
the
Rodecaster?
game.
That's not stupid. That would be the. I wish I could get one off Marketplace for cheap. Fucking idiot.
Yeah, but someone will be selling one with the same problem yours has.
You fucking idiots.
Yeah, you're probably using fucking Facebook Marketplace, getting a good fucking deal, you pussy.
Yeah, you fucking pussy.
Saving money like a fucking retard.
Sneaks is mad at me because I didn't shout out the Fonz League on the show yesterday, and he's dead right. I should have 100% called it out.
I almost did it tonight. So.
Yeah.
Saved by the Pat.
It was tough. I told Sneaks he's got to give me the TV rights next year.
I mentioned it earlier.
Oh, you did?
I said Bill McNeil will be shouting out the Fonz every chance he could.
Yeah, you did.
Bill should get the job. Bill's actually the best candidate.
I don't know if Kirk can afford him.
That's what I think it might end up coming down.
Classic diversity hire. Is that what you're going after?
Yeah.
I know, right?
I don't know. I think their diversity hire just didn't work out.
It's like a guy who doesn't even know what that word means. And apparently that's Pat looks like that too.
Well, Julie's the diversity hire. She's retarded in a vagina.
Dude, Julie got up after the show yesterday. Julie got up and ran out of the studio, basically. Like
that was cringeworthy. Like I was just I
like
in my office and I almost said, "Shut the fuck up, you."
I love that. Like I love how mad she makes people. I love it. I love that.
Do I misremember, or did Julie used to have a crush on Blind Mike, and then it moved up as she got more involved?
She's had a crush on anybody involved with the show.
Montante was one for a while.
Her first showing was great when she was talking about her dad's obsession with feral cats, and like then the caller came in and pretended to be a cat in the freezer. But after that, it's been just downhill. Like we need to go back.
That's so funny.
That's why, like, everyone's like, oh, we tried calls. And they say, it's like, calls aren't good if you give it a day. You have to give it 3 months and maybe you're going to get a legend. Like, we
need Kevin back. We need, and you know, Trump's the GOP candidate. Where's the Trump caller? We need, like it's primed, right? Like, we just need a little bit of a runway to get the calls off.
I can't believe I didn't think about that. Trump isn't able to call in, and we're in the middle of a presidential year. Like,
now he's got Justin's number now. So
didn't Cullinane ruin it? Somebody ruined it that they know who it is now, right?
Justin almost did.
Yeah, but he didn't say who it was, so it didn't ruin it for me.
But it still ruins it. I think for Kirk.
Why?
Is what I'm saying. I'm not saying it ruins it for us. I'm saying Kirk's like, what are you fucking doing?
But we knew it wasn't actually Trump.
Like, I hate that's over.
Love DTJ. If you get a compliment from DTJ, you're doing something right. I love that guy.
Vodka.
What?
He'll never listen to him the same.
Yeah, no, I'm
Vodka and Jay are on the same page with that.
It's probably Shane Gillis.
When Vodka and Jay are on it, you know it's got to be true.
Get this job.
Yeah, Jay Otten killed Trump.
I don't like that. Never mind.
Not natural anymore. What's not natural? Jay, no one knows what you're talking about. Shut up.
With his fake ass weed plant, he didn't grow.
Seriously, it's shocking the amount of like.
Remember him transplanting that poor plant?
I wish we had the drops for his plants right now.
I don't know why we don't have the drop of him trying to hold on to that tent.
It's on the other StreamYard.
Oh, on your StreamYard?
The transplant one. I don't know about the tent. I think the tent is probably on one.
420 show theme to make fun of Jay's fake ass plants.
I mean, it is.
Yeah, but every show.
Does he have any plants going now? It's hard to grow plants when you don't have a home.
I wish my mum didn't throw away my fucking Pokemon cards.
I love that drop.
Jackson from Australia.
I fucking love that drop.
That's funny as shit, actually. I didn't know you said that. Jackson from Australia back before
that was him.
Any of us doing.
Me and Karma are staying up tonight to watch gymnastics at 5 a.m.
Do you think there's a Down syndrome Minifan out there?
100%. Gotta be, right?
100%.
Yeah, his name is
That's
Jay.
awesome.
Yeah, Jay.
I mean, we fucking lined that up.
That was a softball over the middle.
Yep.
That was me swinging a bat.
That would be a great Twitter
handle. I will give credit to Jay in the sense that
Down syndrome Minifan.
How
Down syndrome Minifan.
How do you live life as Jay, right? I don't know how you live life like him.
I don't know, man. It probably sucks. He's fucking homeless.
It's easy. You wake up and then work for Uber Eats the rest of the day. That's it.
All right. Maybe it's not that crazy. That's a good point. The end.
It's gonna suck in the winter.
Hey,
Hi, Mayo.
Yeah.
Mayo's ripped.
I don't care who it is, but it better not be John. I'm pretty sure I saw that tweet from Mayo. Best friend.
Didn't Mayo leave earlier and now he came back?
Yeah, he went and said adios when Menor said he was going live. So
Shows you how good Menor show was tonight, huh?
Yep.
Does Jay deliver an Uber on his
Is
boat?
Boner Jim's there?
I think he might have had technical difficulties.
Yeah, he's technical difficulty out.
Oh, so is Pat. I imagine Jay has sandpaper skin like a shark.
All right. It's actually probably similar.
Wait, do sharks have it sandpaper skin?
No, I think they're pretty smooth, like a dolphin, right?
How do you know? Baka?
No,
I've touched a dolphin before. I went on vacation.
Wait, sharks don't have sandpaper skin.
No, they're smooth like a fucking dolphin, I think.
If they rubbed up against you, it would like hurt. You get like road rash.
Yeah, they'd eat
No.
you. Ron.
Huh?
Rub up against a shark, it'd eat you.
Nah. Have you ever heard the story about the USS Indianapolis? Those guys were they were getting eaten, but they were also like,
Yeah, John.
hitting their legs and shit.
You ever heard that fucking story?
Yes, I have.
Oh, I got obsessed with it for a little bit. I
You're the only person in the world, but got it.
Shut up, Mayo. Go back to watching The Princess Bride.
Oh,
He's back.
someone,
I actually enjoyed The Princess Bride when I was 12.
someone just commented on.
Great movie. It's just Mayo's ruined it for me. Everything he touches is just fucking turns to shit.
Yeah. See, I love guys like that. Someone just commented on Shark's post and go, "What about the intern Kirk fired? He seemed pretty solid."
That's not a bad call.
I still think Nustin should be a character that comes in and out.
I try to get Nustin to be on. If I'm doing a show, I send the link to Nustin, no matter what.
Do you remember his first call, like when he called in and like you just
We
knew?
did the Mike and the Minifans with them
Like, did
directly
he-
after.
Like so we asked if there's a Down syndrome.
Interesting,
Minifan,
man.
like I'm pretty sure he has Tourette's, or was he
I don't know if I
faking
believe
it when
that.
he was going?
Oh, he has a little bit of something.
He's got some.
Definitely
Yeah,
got something.
That's what I like about him.
Oh yeah, he's heavily medicated. I think.
Remember when we watched his old wrestling fights?
Oh, dude, that's fucking hilarious.
We spent 6 months of our own show watching just Nustin wrestle.
I don't know if he's retarded. I think he's deeply disturbed.
Remember how mad Jay was getting when we were watching?
Nustin's a freak, dude. Nustin's a freak.
His wife was a stripper.
Yeah.
Still does OnlyFans, doesn't she?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, Cody Mara. or
She was
Mara.
trying to, right?
He's probably watching.
She failed at it. That sucks.
You should jump in.
I don't think she failed at it. I think
She got out early.
No, I think she got pregnant with like 4 different kids, and I'm like,
yeah.
I think she had already
But
been
from
pregnant.
Nustin's, yeah, he's obsessed with just squirting babies in that girl's belly.
Nustin's got that super sperm. Call him Nuttin Nustin. All right, that sucked.
Okay.
Anyway,
No, that's good. You want to try again?
I know.
no thanks. I'm convinced I got no swimmers.
For doggy.
Shut up,
Jay. God.
We know a guy, Bobby Neal, that can help you out. He'll get your wife pregnant for you. You just got to watch.
Why?
Yeah,
he a
'cause he
boy?
does that to
That's a
everyone.
cuckold, you fuck.
You know how everybody
To
has
everyone.
a voice in their head? I think Jay's voice in his head is the voice that speaks in comments. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
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 Oh yeah. It's like ZZZZ. Yeah.
Like when he's not.
The show sucks.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is every time I turn on Kirk's show in the middle of the day, like when I just like try to clock in, I go to the comments and Jay's the first person I see every single time I go to the
I love I love Jay's comments and the people who just tell Sneaks.
He's always in there.
Stop listening, dude. Just stop. Just why are you even listening, Sneaks?
Oh yeah. It's always like
those guys are funny.
You don't have to listen.
if no one's paying you to listen.
They'll
Anyone-
never get it. They'll never get it.
Anyone who tries to defend the show from Sneaks, it needs to be walked off a plank.
Those
I
are
would
the
love
people.
a reply from them to be like, all right, fair enough. And then they just leave and never come back.
Those are the people that Kirk's talking about. It's like 75% of the people that listen don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we might need to rewind to Jay's first calls to when Cullinane started as producer, and he called in like 6 times in one go, and it was just
So
the
bad.
worst calls ever, just the worst.
I remember doing the
there
mic.
wasn't a good call for a long time. I used to hear it and I'd be like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, this guy
Yeah, he's
sucks.
I used
His-
to be one of those guys that people would say, "Who is this fucking guy that he sucks?"
Oh yeah.
I used to skip the
No.
calls. I used to skip the calls.
I
I
haven't called
remember
in a very long time, and when I did,
Chris's
they were
calls.
boring calls.
Yeah,
Jay was like combative and shit. It was weird.
It's not that Jay's combative; it's that he's an idiot.
Yeah, but he was always angry.
I think it's both. I think the combativeness plus being an idiot, it's the Dunning-Kruger effect. Look that.
Oh, tell me more about this.
That's when stupid people think they're smart because they don't know enough about a subject.
Oh, that's the worst quality
You know
anybody could
just a
ever
little
have.
bit, so
Wish
you
I
think you
knew
know
that.
everything.
I wish I knew the name of this because Meeting in the Minds would be titled that right now.
The Dunning-Kruger effect. Look it up. It was a study in 1995.
That is
What's the name?
Yep.
The
Yep,
Dunning-Kruger
Chris is right.
effect.
The more you know, the less you actually convey that you know. Your confidence goes down. Actually, the more you actually.
Yeah,
we're changing the name. We're changing the name.
Dunning-Kruger.
Yeah,
Poor
it's gonna
Gems.
be-
That is the perfect picture, by the way.
Paca.
Yeah.
It sounds just like you would. Doesn't it? Like Biodude just didn't fit.
Did you find it yet?
I found it.
Huh?
Good. Excellent.
Do we? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
We don't necessarily need to put it up, but
Charts
we
and
could if we wanted
graphs.
to.
Oh shit.
So I had AI. I asked AI to compare the Menners network and the Kirk Minahan network, and the answers are shocking. AI knows way too much about John from Scranton. I'll tell you that much. Like I said, compare the two network CEOs, and it just listed it out. And I was like, what the fuck? I have it all right here.
His parents, when he was growing up, his parents owned vending machines. And
John, did I send you that parody song I made? That was I put in Kirk fakes his mental illness.
No.
I sent it. I sent it to
very
Ron.
timely. I wish you would have done that 3 months ago.
Or like when we met you. Da, 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 da. Where the fuck is this?
Ron probably remembers that.
What?
The song. The song I asked AI to make about Kirk faking his mental illness.
That was about faking mental illness.
Ron didn't listen to it.
Yeah, I did. I listened to it.
I can't avow that.
I couldn't believe you wrote that.
He didn't. He used AI.
Yeah, Ron, it was a joke.
I
when
heard
said
a
I
clip.
wrote it.
I heard a clip
AI.
from you and Kirk the other day, and I cannot listen to that episode. There's no way.
What?
You fighting with Kirk?
Oh, it's wasted.
I thought you meant it was AI, like the voice was AI, obviously, but I thought you wrote it. Sorry.
Ask AI if Jack Coleman is gay.
All right.
Wait, so does that mean Mikey Grybag songs are pure AI? He didn't write them?
Probably not.
Wow.
But I don't know that. But I don't know his process.
That's a huge knock.
But did you think of it?
I still maintain Coleman left Ted Sellers for
Good
a
point.
grinder hookup. That's
Me too.
I mean, it's the only logical solution.
I said that yesterday, and I was shunned.
I think he left him there because he was scrolling porn, looking for wheelchair porn because he's a sick fuck.
Yeah, don't look up wheelchair
Sellers,
porn. It's
Harley porn.
fucked.
Maybe somebody put him on that.
He might have. It might have been.
It's no good.
Mikey claimed to have written the lyrics. Okay.
Good for him.
If
Oh
trust
yeah, you would have to
if you trust Andy
definitely
Mayer.
write the lyrics.
Vodka just said he didn't.
I didn't write the lyrics.
I know. So it's
He writes the
possible
songs that make the whole world sing.
you didn't write the lyrics, but you sang and did the instrumentals.
Yeah. That was
The
all me.
reverse AI.
Yeah.
That would be kind of funny.
That would be funny. Thank you for laughing at that. What else we got?
Not much. We're 2 hours deep. We're doing a long show. Ron likes those.
I'm trying to find the
He yells
song.
at me when I try to leave the show. Sends me evil text messages. What we got there, John? Can I put that up? Are you ready for it? Oh, you got it.
Vodka, what happened to your buddy?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Well, you claim the reason you were late is because...
Oh, yeah. I didn't know you were talking about that. I mean, he just got wasted. I had to pick him up.
Oh, nice.
Dude, it's crazy that AI can make all this shit.
But does it know if sharks have sandpaper skin?
Ooh, good question.
That's the best question.
I'm going to look right now.
I'm asking AI.
Last thing I looked up was wheelchair porn, so that's... Oof.
We're going to get fucking Ron arrested.
Hold up. Yes, sharks do have skin that feels like sandpaper. The texture is tiny, teeth-like structures called dermal denticles or placoid scales that covers their skin.
See, learn something new. I didn't think we were going to be an educational show tonight, but we are.
Mine says it's a common myth.
Crowd. Can we get Andy Mayo to
whoa. We
explain?
have dueling AI?
Oh, really?
No, this is no AI. It's from Google.
AI is... Should I teach it that or no?
Common myth. Do not believe what you hear on Jaws.
Oh fuck y'all! So Andy, he's in the comments. Can we ask him why he was zooming in on that really dark photo of Lauren Lynn in the water? Like there was some real pervert vibes there. Like,
where was he?
Was he like just trying to see if there's like?
Yeah, he was like enhance.
Almost get a little bit of butt crack.
I'm having another cig and then I'm leaving.
You know what? I'll take that challenge and I'll join you.
Yeah, I got to get back to work. It's been a pleasure, guys. Thanks for placating me for the last few days.
Thanks for jumping on. Anytime you want to jump in, you're welcome.
Appreciate
it. Mayo. I was lying. It is like sandpaper.
Oh, see? Look at that. Mayo's wrong.
Yep. Can you let a match on sandpaper?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Ron, that's what you light matches on, you fucking...
That's what's on the back of it.
That's what I thought. So, okay, here's my next question. Can you let a match on a shark if it's dry?
No, it's wet. Well, if it was dry, probably.
Thank you. Has anyone ever done it?
If it's dry.
How are you going to dry out a shark?
I love that he just clarified if it's dry.
What, you think sharks just sweat when they're out of the water?
I want to see you particularly dry a shark, not a shark be like beached and dry itself off, or dry off from being.
You just gotta give him a towel.
Wouldn't it
I
be
want you to take the shark out of the water and pat him dry.
How long
you get a blood
sharks chill just like out of water? Probably not long.
I don't think long. So they tried to replace Duffman with Duff Shark, and he didn't last long. He was wasted.
True.
Don't sass me, ho. What the fuck?
Cool guy smoking. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, Chris is too. What about Chris? Chris is.
We
cool.
had Subaru Steve on earlier and ripping butts. Butts are back. Butts are back.
I just not said no.
Should I tell AI that was a lie?
BBR times 3.
Can you AI? Has anyone ever lit a match off the back of a
Uh-oh.
shark?
I said that's a lie, and it said sharks do indeed have skin that feels like sandpaper.
Ron admitted to lying earlier.
AI's never touched a shark.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't hear that, John?
You have never touched one.
I'm gonna ask. Mayo, you should know that.
It said you're correct. It hasn't physically touched a shark.
All right, so it doesn't know.
Sucks to suck.
John, I sent you the AI song that created when I said Kirk Minahan fakes mental illness as a joke.
Okay, did you know that?
I hate you.
Okay, I was just letting you know.
Sharks
I sent
have
it to you.
sandpaper skin?
That's a good... Carm, did you know sharks have sandpaper skin?
Hey, London, do you know sharks have sandpaper?
Did you know?
I mean,
should we ask?
No, they do. It's
but I'll
proven.
ask her on a text if you want me to check with her too.
Mars is...
Oh, she asked a good question. She said every single shark? What about whale sharks?
Wait.
Well, if they rub up against each other, it smooths out.
I thought it gets harder.
I think it would get harder. Or they just combust.
Oh, okay. I asked.
That's how they start a fire.
I said, wait, does every shark or only some sharks? And it said all sharks have dermal denticles, given their skin is rough.
Dermal denticles.
You got to change. Someone has to come up with a new Twitter and call it dermal denticles.
Yeah, that's actually a good one. And a good band name.
Yeah.
And also, like Sharks on Fire. This guy's got demons.
How would that be lighting a shark on fire?
Wait, Ron, should I ask?
I'm creating fire from a shark. It's helping me out.
About the match?
How do you
Yes.
start a bonfire? You rub two sharks together.
Right.
That'd work.
Okay, so
You just got to dry them out.
I asked, and it said the rough texture of a shark skin, due to its dermal denticles, does resemble sandpaper. However, lighting a match on a shark is not practical or safe. Thank you, AI.
Oh.
See, that's what I was thinking.
They're okay. So just because they're more, listen to this. They're more similar to small teeth rather than sandpaper. It's more similar to small teeth.
Oh, so it's breaking the wood.
Yeah, there's no spark from it.
Okay.
Jay, you don't have to comment and waste more of your fucking livelihood phone.
Yeah, he's done working for the day. He's putting the full 8 hours, I'm sure.
Yeah.
If you think about it, he's the hardest worker out of any of us.
I'm sure.
Heddling around all day, especially you, Ron, cutting trees like a pussy.
He has to be in the fucking lift.
I'm about to fucking find a shark. All right.
Smoke a blunt. Take that, I got you, fucking no-handed freak.
You got a lighter? I got a shark.
Where's Shark Minahan? Does he have dermal denticles?
Oh, yeah. Shark Minahan is great.
Shark Minahan is great.
Late to the party reading the RDG Avenger story, all lyrics written by me.
Hey.
Well, I mean, hey, that's not perfect. I don't know. I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do. All right. All right, boys.
On that note, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye to everyone as soon as I find the outro.
Peace.
And there it is. Thanks, everyone. See you next week.
Stars falling down, but that's fine with me. Chaos all around me, but I finally see nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. Top, yeah, baby. But my pocket's been looking tight lately. I've been looking for somebody come to save me. It's not my fault that you've been making me go crazy. Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I'm soaring with the clouds, I'm in my zone. I hear you talking loud, leave me alone. You had it all, you gave it back. You had my heart, girl, that's a fact. You got it wrong, you never asked. I'm getting stoned, what's wrong with that? Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high.
Damn, Chris Smith doing.
Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high.
Fucking dumb Canuck.
Finally notice me, you make it so hard to breathe. Yeah. Hard to breathe, but I smoke. Stars falling down, but that's fine with me. Chaos all around me, but I finally see nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. Top, yo, baby. But my pocket's been looking tight lately. I've been looking for somebody come to save me. It's not my fault that you've been making me go crazy. Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high.
We're not offended by it.
This guy's nipples. Can you touch his nipples? Yeah. Bro, touch his nipples.
Fire. Oh my god.
Don't be a bigger man.
Oh my god, they're serious. They're serious.
Who's their neck?
They're serious.
Yes? Hey guys. Yeah, another gotcha moment.